What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our second to last watch along of the season, and of course the second to last watch along of the Jurgen Klopp era. Appreciate you guys for coming in a bit early. A little bit of a mishap in the Houlden household, which is why I was a couple of minutes late. Just as I was coming on to do a stream, I thought, well, my wife's at the gym, so I'll let Harvey out the back for a minute. I let Harvey back in, and he knocked his bowl of water all over the kitchen floor. So I'm currently sitting here barefooted after spending 10 minutes cleaning up the swamp on my kitchen floor. So there you go, the joy of it just beforehand as well. But I'm here now, and we're ready to go. Team news has dropped as well. We'll go through that in a moment. Loads to cover, and again, we've got plenty of time before we get underway tonight. Right, I've got the new Liverpool kit. Nice one, Harry. Enjoy. The team has been confirmed, by the way. It is Alisson, Trent, Kwanzaa, Van Dijk, Gomez, McAllister, Endo, Elliott, Salah, Gakpo, Diaz. That is your Liverpool 11 that we're expecting tonight. So any hiccups on that before we get underway, and we'll let you know. But I hope that you're all in fine fettle. Right, what we got going on. So look, as you can see on the screen, bit of an announcement. The Liverpool show is now on sale, which is fantastic. So make sure, if you want to come and see us at our last ever live show, which is taking place at the Hot Water Comedy Club in Liverpool, those tickets are on sale right now. You can get them with the link pinned to the top of the chat or in the description. Also, the Cardiff show is on sale as well, and Belfast is the other one. And we're also being brought to you today with thanks to our fantastic sponsors. We've been very lucky to be working with them for a number of years. Manscaped, ladies and gentlemen, again, are looking after us this evening. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com with our discount code Anfield20. Can you say the Aaron Hunt thing? I don't know what that is. I don't know. What am I supposed to know what the Aaron Hunt thing is? I have no idea what that is, mate. Sorry. Unless that's gone very much over my head. Craig, did you see the John Fury headbutted on the Usyk team in Saudi? I did, yes, I did indeed see it. What they're not mentioning is that he headbutted the smallest member. Did you see the guy headbutted? Half his size. Yeah, proper hard man, John Fury. Won't answer Joe Egan when he calls him out. Very quiet when Joe's calling him out. But happy to go and headbutt men half his size over in Saudi. Look, I don't need to say it. You know. It's not great. Crucial match here, said Deals. Not so much for us, but certainly for other people. You know, if Villa win tonight, they confirm their place in the Champions League. If we win tonight, it gives Spurs a little bit of hope. But if they lose tomorrow, that's in the bin anyway. So look, I've got to say something straight out. I sincerely hope Aston Villa do get to the Champions League. I have nothing but respect for Aston Villa as a football club. Nothing but respect for their manager Unai Emery. And I think on the balance of it throughout the season, I think they deserve that extra spot in the Champions League. So obviously I want us to win tonight, but I do hope Villa get it. Do you think Arne Slot will be announced straight after the Wolves game? Well, I can talk to you as to why there's a delay on that, because it was mentioned in the Mirror. So according to the Daily Mirror, Liverpool, who have already agreed to pay 11 million to Feyenoord for Arne Slot's departure, have been informed that they will need to pay an additional 2 million if they would like to bring members of his coaching staff. The report in the Mirror goes on to state that the situation has been further complicated by Hulshoff, who is going to deputise with Ronald Koeman as the Netherlands assistant coach in the European Championships. Liverpool wanted him to start work on July 1st. So that's what the delay is, according to the Daily Mirror anyway. A little bit more money wanted from Feyenoord for the coaching staff, and that little Schipke Hulshoff, the assistant coach of Feyenoord, is going to be the assistant coach with Koeman for the Euros. So there you go. That's what the delay is, according to the Mirror. Right. Hey Craig, feeling good, said Alex Macklin. I don't know how I'm feeling. I mean, Kloppo's on my screen right now, and I can't believe this is going to be the second to last time I see him doing a pre-match interview for a Liverpool game, but it is what it is. I'm expecting a very difficult game tonight. You know, Aston Villa are no mugs, and they have a lot to play for. I think it's their last home game of the season, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, look, it's not going to be easy at Villa Park tonight, and I'm expecting us to have to perform at our best if we're to leave there with a win. It's a weird one as well, this situation, because we're third. No matter what happens there, we're third. We can't be caught. We can't really go much higher. We're third. So it's pride and playing for Jurgen at this point. And also some of these guys probably playing for their future spots in the team, in the squad, at the club. So, yeah, look, it's going to be an interesting one. But I hope we show up. I hope we play well. And I think we're going to be in for a good competitive game of football. Craig, thoughts on Spurs fans saying they want to lose? I get it, but if there's something on it for them, surely to God, them getting into the Champions League and the money that comes with it and the potential for bringing in other players, surely that would be enough for them not to begrudge Arsenal a league title. Like, honestly, I'm all for a bit of tribalism, but sometimes you can't cut your nose off to spite your face. And if I was a Spurs fan and there was any chance of us getting into the Champions League, I'd want us to go and win. And I'm sure the manager and the players will want to go and win as professionals. But I do understand the point of view of some of the Spurs fans. But to me, I'm going to say this genuinely, that's a weak mindset. That's small club mindset. That's I've got a chip on my shoulder mindset, if you want that to be the case. That's how I'm... Look, I've decided now, I'm going to just say it as I see it now, with everything. No more softening shit up, no more pandering to idiots. I'm going to call stuff as I see it now. And for me, that's small club mentality and petty. But, you know, it is what it is. Come on, Liverpool, from a big Scottish fan. How are you? Christine, nice to see you in. The Arsenal fans who are begging for Spurs to win are the shameless ones. Well, I see, I can totally understand that. Because Arsenal are going for a league title. So there's every reason for Arsenal fans to want Spurs to beat City. Like, if this was, and I'll be honest, if this was Liverpool waiting to see if Manchester United could beat Manchester City, I'd want Manchester United to win. Why wouldn't I? I'd be an idiot if I didn't. I want my team to win the league. If I have to see one other team win a game so my team can win the league, have at it. And a good example of this, and fair play to Wayne Rooney for pointing this out, on, I think it was Super Sunday yesterday, he said Liverpool beat Blackburn, and I think that won Man United the league title when the last day of the season. So you got to go about your job. Yeah, you've got to go about and do your job. Will Arne Slot be another Ten Hag? No, he won't. He's a better coach than Ten Hag. But I'm not going to say Arne Slot's going to come in and win us the league title. I don't know. But it's not going to be another Ten Hag situation. And not just because of the coaching side of things. The situation that Ten Hag walked into was a bit of a mess. Whereas Michael Edwards is getting the band back together. And Arne Slot is going to walk into a far better balanced football club without a leaky roof. And I'm going to keep saying leaky roof because who didn't enjoy the leaky roof? I spent a good 40 minutes last night bantering my United friends on WhatsApp, you know, sending them pictures of water parks, hotels in Turkey that they may fancy when their season tickets are up with water parks built onto them, the theatre streams, all the usual stuff, you know. I very much enjoyed myself last night. Man United didn't end up winning it in 1995, but Liverpool did do a job against Kenny's Blackburn. United drew West Ham. Yes, thank you, mate. Good show. A good show. But yeah, we did our part anyway and went and beat Blackburn 2-0. The fact that United poo-pooed the bed, I guess that was their problem, but good show anyway. Thanks for the reminder. I wanted Blackburn to win that day, only drew and would have helped them. Hello Craig, lovely seeing you stream again. Who do I want to win the Prem this year? Arsenal, without any shadow of a doubt. You know, I don't want to bore everybody with the same stuff all the time, but if Arsenal win the league, are their fans going to be unbearable? Absolutely 100%. But so what? They're supposed to be. That's their privilege as league title winners. I take a bit of banter from football fans over looking at a club that I believe have been cheating their way to success any day of the week. So, you know, we're supposed to banter each other. That's normal football fan behaviour. So for me, no doubt in my mind, I want Arsenal to win the league. When did I start supporting Liverpool? In 1989-90. Or Yes, it was the 2-0 game. I said this many times. When Arsenal came to Anfield, beat us 2-0, won the First Division title, that was it. It was a very strange circumstance for me because at that point, I'd been briefly starting to watch football when I was on holidays in Spain as a kid. I started to watch the old Barcelona teams, but there was nobody in my family who was into football. Like, I'm an only child, so I have no brothers and sisters. My dad wasn't massively into football at that point, so I kind of found my way to liking football myself. And that game, I tuned in, watched it, and even though Arsenal won, I was just mesmerised by Anfield, and that was it. And then I had to wait, of course, for a new season to start. But yeah, that was the start of my love affair with Liverpool, and ironically came from a defeat. Oh, hang on. Our €10.71 payment from Twitter just came in, so I can stop streaming now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity to announce my retirement from streaming. I have just received €10.71 there, minus of course the £7 we pay Twitter every month for the little blue tick thing. So I've now made €3.71. At this point, I don't need it anymore. You know, I can live the life of luxury now. Yeah, I can afford multiple Freddos at this point. So there you go. Don't need you all anymore. I've got that €3.71 profit to share with Connor. So we're Freddo heirs at this point. What's happening with Trent? Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I've seen the reports of Real Madrid being interested, but that's not really breaking news. We've all known Real Madrid are interested. I've said it many, many times. I think it's absolutely shambolic that Liverpool have let the situation get to the point where Trent has a year to go. But I hope he signs a new deal and I hope it's all sorted out. No surprise to me at all that Real Madrid are sniffing around. Why wouldn't they be? You know, they'd be more worrying if they weren't, from the point of view of he's one of the best players around. So, yeah, I don't understand why they wouldn't be. Also, a reminder tonight, Jurgen needs to stop himself from getting booked. If Jurgen picks up a booking tonight, he'll be banned from the touchline for the last game of the season against Wolves. So Kloppo has to make sure that he buttons it. No acting up on the sideline. Let Pep Linders or somebody else do all the moaning. We need to make sure that Kloppo doesn't pick up that card and that he's ready to go for Wolves. Avoiding a yellow card tonight. This is a quote from Jurgen. Avoiding a yellow card tonight, yes, and they've given me Simon Hooper, huh? That's the biggest challenge of the night. Shots fired from Kloppo already. Shots fired. Oh, I love that picture. Love that picture. Somebody just sent me a picture of Old Trafford as an actual water park. Right, Liverpool have now officially confirmed the team news. So, it is Alisson, Gomez, Endo, Van Dijk, Diaz, McAllister, Salah, Gakpo, Elliott, Trent and Kwanzaa. So, I will take down the show poster, and there you can see the team ready on the screen behind you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to remind you, we are being brought to you with thanks to our friends at Manscaped. Summer is coming and it's time to make sure that the grass on your pitch is playable. There's only one lawnmower that's good enough for the job, and it is part of the all-new Performance Package 5.0 from our sponsors Manscaped. It's the 5.0 Ultra that they've just released. It's designed to elevate your grooming game and shine like the hero I know that you are. Join myself and 10 million other men worldwide who choose Manscaped as their male grooming partners. The fantastic Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra features skin-safe technology guarding your family jewels against any grooming mishaps. It also features Manscaped brightest ever LED spotlight, making it easy even in the darkest or the most tricky of areas to make sure that your family jewels are looked after. And it's also waterproof. The Performance Package 5.0 also features Manscaped's Weed Whacker 2.0, which is the nose and ear hair trimmer, Manscaped's 2 liquid formulations, and a couple of free gifts, the Shed Travel Bag and the Boxers 2.0. And for all of my bearded friends out there who I look at with tremendous envy, and I say that seriously, I mean, no beard here, Manscaped brings you the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, designed to effortlessly shape and sculpt your cheek lines as well as maintaining your preferred beard style. So don't forget, you can get 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our QR code on the screen or putting in the discount code Anfield20 at checkout. Right. Waterproof. Yes, so it's Old Trafford friendly. There you go. Exactly. Manscaped. There's your new selling point. You can go to Old Trafford at night time in the dark and use your Manscaped Lawnmower 5.0. Trim yourself. Don't worry about the water falling all around you. You will be safe and secure. And you've still got that LED spotlight to find your way out as well. I mean, talk about timing, huh? Manscaped. Looking after Manchester United fans all around the world. Craig, it'll be boring in the dugout without Jurgen next season. Oh, I don't know. Arne Slot's no shrinking violet. And Arne Slot also isn't a big fan of referee mistakes. So, you know, wait until he gets introduced to the PGMOL lot. When am I going to shave my eyebrows again? I don't know, Irfan. I like them. Do you know what I mean? They're distinctive. And I like the way you've been kind and said eyebrows, like it's not just one magical slug that joins in the middle. But every time I do, weirdly, and I'm not joking, Connor notices it before my wife. So I'll be on a video call with Connor and he'll go, "You shaved your eyebrows." So, hey Lord Craig, tickets to Liverpool. You'll see 3 of us. We haven't told Sinead. We'll tell her on her birthday, 22nd July. Nice. When you say tickets to Liverpool, do you mean the Liverpool show, Dave? Because I hope that's what you mean. Because if you're going to Liverpool with Sinead anyway, that's brilliant. But if you're coming to Liverpool, why not? Come and see Anfield Agenda. Tickets are on sale right now. All ages event. What's that, Dave? How much are the tickets? Just £15, sir. Hot Water Comedy Club. You can use that link at the top of the chat. What was the other thing? I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest with you. Show to see the Lord. Boom. We love it. We love it. So what we're going to do, Team Anfield Agenda is going to be spending 2 days in Cardiff, and then we've rented a house for 2 days in Liverpool as well. So I'm probably going to try and bring Lucas to the stadium tour while we're over there. Get my little man in, show him around Anfield, hopefully. So that's part of the plans. We've made sure we had 2 days in Liverpool as well. So I can't wait. Honestly, they're the last 2 live shows I'm ever going to do. Cardiff, Belfast, August 2nd Cardiff, August 4th August 2nd Cardiff, August 4th Liverpool. I can't wait. Cannot wait. And don't forget, Belfast tickets are on sale as well. If you want to come and see us there, they're on sale on Ticketmaster. And we are just over 2.5 weeks away from Belfast. Did I watch the Angry Birds movie? You have a selection of eyebrow choices. I haven't seen the movie, but I do know the eyebrow choices you're on about. I don't know. I like my eyebrows bushy, you know? I like them. They match in with my ever so long, perfectly long eyelashes. So, yeah. Bushy eyebrows for the win. Jessica Rose said, "You're hilarious." Thank you, Jessica. I don't take myself too seriously, mate, you know. There's a lot of people in our industry that think we're important people. I don't really think that way. I think I'm a lucky person who has a great group of mates who gets to talk banter-filled fun with people for a living. And yeah, I enjoy it. I enjoy that you guys get my sense of humour as well, by the way, because sometimes some of the sarcasm can go over people's heads, but you guys get me, and I appreciate that. Is the missus a Liverpool supporter? No, she's in the Goldbridge camp. She's a Forest fan. Yeah, she's a Nottingham Forest fan. The reason she's a Forest fan, I don't know if I ever told you this story. So my wife and my wife's parents were scout leaders, and my wife was in the Scouts growing up. And there used to be a jamboree all the time in Nottingham. So they used to go over quite regularly to a big scouting event over in Nottingham. And when she was over there, one of the scout leaders from Nottingham brought her and I think her mum and dad and a few others on a tour of the city ground. And since then, she's just declared that Forest are her team. So there you go. She's a Forest fan. Now, I'd use that term very loosely, but if you had to force her to pick a team, it would be Nottingham Forest. Is that the first time Lucas will be visiting Liverpool? It is, yeah. I've brought Circa, my daughter, over to a game when she was about 11 or 12. But Lucas has never been in Liverpool, so I can't wait to bring him, show him Anfield. bring them down. We'll have a little laugh at Goodison as well, you know, because you can't not bring them down. Go, look, this is Anfield, isn't it lovely? Oh, and see that down there? Yeah, no, that's also a football stadium. Not much happens down there, though. Is it true that Man United are selling a new line of wellies to use at Old Trafford? I don't know, Liz. I don't know. It wouldn't be a bad idea, mate, would it? Like, imagine having a season ticket in one of those areas where it was, like, raining, pretty much. Hilarious. I love it. I love it, Lazatron. There you go. Hilarious. Or hairy... I can't say it. Too much of a tongue twister for me. When are we going to see Miss Craig? She won't come on camera, mate. She won't. I've tried it many a time. I've had the porn set up, ready in the bedroom. You know, everything's ready to go. Live broadcast feed. And she's got, no, Craig, no. No, seriously, she won't come on camera. You'll meet her at the shows, though. She'll be at every one of the live shows. She'll be in Belfast. She'll be in Cardiff. She'll be in Liverpool. So if you want to finally see my missus, then yes, come along to the live shows and she will be there saying hello. But LAFC has my heart and the most valuable team in the MLS. They've got the best shirts in the MLS. I bought the very first year LAFC went in when they had that YouTube shirt. Maybe it was their second season, actually. I think it might have been the second season. I bought it, love it. One of my favourite shirts. Have we seen Lucas? Yes. Lucas is no problem jumping onto a stream. Lucas is like his daddy. More than happy to come on and talk. I climbed up one of the biggest hills in Scotland today. It was the most enduring thing I've done in my life, but it was worth it in the end because it was for a good cause. That is awesome, Riley. Well in. You said you did it for charity, Riley, right? It was for a good cause. Can you send us the link? I'd like to make a little donation, mate, if that's okay. Email us the link to the what they just given page or whatever you're doing. You know, you guys have always been so supportive of us. We love to make sure that we try and support the causes that are important to you guys as well. We've made lots of donations recently to various causes. And mate, you went through the pain barrier there. So please do email me a link. Contact AnfieldAgenda.com. Contact at AnfieldAgenda.com. And we'd like to make a little donation on your behalf. Fancy doing a New York meet and greet in the Portal in Dublin. Weirdly, dude, I was only reading about that Portal earlier on. It was down on the Dublin side for a little bit. It's an amazing thing, isn't it? I love the idea behind it. Update the lineup, bro. Why? Why would I update it? What's wrong with it? Lineup looks pretty good to me. Let me check the Villa one. 1 second. Pantaras, Santina, Lucas Ruiz. Yep, lineups are correct. So I don't think we need to update anything there. Is Robbo injured? Let me see. I think he's injured or ill or something. 1 sec. Let me check the bench. Yeah, he must be ill or injured because he ain't on the bench. We know that he wasn't in the training pictures this week. I'm sure Klopp's probably spoken about it. But yeah, Robbo isn't available today. So it is Joe Gomez on the left side of the defence. So yes, the lineup is official. Do I like Blady the rapper? No idea who it is. By the way, much love to... I'm not sure who the Wolves fan was. You may have seen this on Sky Sports. There was a Wolves fan, I believe he's a rapper as well, who was outside Molineux, basically offering people hugs and a chat. I'm trying to raise the awareness of male suicide and the need to talk. And what a hero. I don't know that man, I may never meet that man, but let me say from the bottom of my heart, legend. Love that. Anything that starts the conversation, anything that gets people to open up. I'm sick to death of hearing about too many young men in particular in my country taking their own lives at a young age. Talk up, speak up, and we're all messed up in our own way. Nothing wrong with it. I say to you guys regularly, I see a psychologist almost every second week. I've been needing it my whole life, and I think if we can start and keep these conversations going, absolute legend. So well done to that fella. Robbo's absence is nothing to worry about. He has a minor niggle, and given the night off with the Euros around the corner, he should be okay for the Wolves game on Sunday, and that's from Lewis Steele. Thank you for sending that in to me, Mark. So yeah, just a little niggle for Robbo. Craig, what's your favourite cheesecake? Personally, mine's vanilla. What? 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 Vanilla? Dude, the only acceptable answer to getting a vanilla cheesecake is that you're about to cover that bitch in sauce. What? Vanilla? Come on, bro. Vanilla? That's weird. To answer your question, probably something like a passion fruit mango kind of cheesecake, something tropically, or else, you know, something really filthy and dirty, like just chocolatey yumminess all over it. So yeah, look, most of them. The only one I don't eat actually is Bailey's cheesecake, because I don't like Bailey's. But yeah, strawberry all day. Oh look, I've had an apple crumble cheesecake before that was delicious. I want to read you out something my wife sent to me, right? My wife sent me a message earlier on. I want to read it out to you. I don't know where she robbed it off. I'm sure it was probably TikTok or something. She said, now, you've got to listen up for this, because this is a public service announcement. I just witnessed a lady throw away the centre of a cinnamon roll. The centre of a cinnamon roll. The greatest bite of the entire cinnamon roll. The reason you go out and buy the cinnamon roll. The world is full of monsters. I think, personally, immediate life imprisonment. No trial, no jury, no excuse. If you're throwing away the middle part of a cinnamon roll or a Cinnabon, there's a special place in hell for you. I took that broke my heart. Thinking of that poor centre of that cinnamon roll in a bin somewhere, feeling unloved. That's shocking. Shocking. I love that you all think the same. It's unbelievable. Like, basically the rest of the swirly cinnamon bun is just the foreplay. Do you know what I mean? You're eating around the outside of it, picking it off bit by bit, going, I'm going to get to the middle. I'm going to get to the middle. And then you get to the middle and you're like, making sure nobody's... Oh, imagine that. How did you throw the middle of it? Oh. My missus makes the best cheesecake ever. Nice. Well in, Robert. Being mean to cinnamon buns. Yeah, it's inexcusable. It's inexcusable. Right, ladies and gentlemen. My daughter got herself a job today, actually. She's been looking for months and finally today got the nod that she's got a job. So I'm delighted for her. Very proud of my little girl as well. Lots of hugs and kisses to big bro Craig. Thank you, Ifty. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you for joining in as well. Right, you know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. We got 45 minutes to go till kick-off, and we need to make sure that we get to 1,000 likes before we kick off. So if you haven't, please do hit that like button for me. What's this Mark said? Tonight is Alisson Becker's 200th Premier League appearance for Liverpool, which is a remarkable achievement for a remarkable man, and in my opinion, the world's greatest goalkeeper. Apart from me. Oh, you know what? I'm being unfair here. Apart from me and Pie Face. Other than that, Alisson's the best. Me, Pie Face, Alisson, Yashin. Sounds about right. Does nobody like salted caramel? Oh, dude. Salted caramel's awesome. Awesome. Whatever happened to the drink of the day? My wife and my daughter start getting dodgy and start getting me stuff with like ginger in it or stuff that they know I wasn't going to like on purpose. So yeah, that's what happened to drink of the day. I got shafted by my own family. United should call their stadium Old Trashford. Well, they did say when Jurgen Klopp, when they were trying to teach him, that it was like the Disneyland of football. Maybe they meant one of Disney's many aqua parks, which are well worth a visit if you're ever over in Florida or anywhere. But yeah, I mean, I think Kevin Costner once made a film about Old Trafford as well, didn't he? Only older people probably get that reference, by the way. What's your price to eat a broccoli flavoured cheesecake? There isn't a price. Well, there is, but there isn't. No. Do you know what? To be even fairer, I would expect that whenever that broccoli flavoured cheesecake is made, that immediately there's like an armed police response or something to arrest the baker or bakeress. Because it shouldn't even be getting out the door of wherever it was made before somebody was arrested. Waterworld, there you go. Kumal said, no Nunes in the starting 11 again. Interesting. Yeah, it is. I thought he was going to get a run out today, my friend. And yeah, it is interesting. But do you know what was weird in the last game, actually? It was the movement of Cody Gakpo. A lot of time out on the left-hand side. And I'm wondering if we're going to see a bit more fluidity, perhaps, in the front three today and in their movements. Oh, by the way, this is priceless. I thought I had peaked reading some of the comments to some of my reaction videos. I always get bantered or ridiculed, but one of my favourite ever comments today, right? So Connor put up a short of me talking about the leak at Old Trafford, and I swear to God, this is one of the responses. You're laughing now, but you won't be laughing in 6 to 8 years when Old Trafford's back at 90,000 and you still have Anfield. I will. I definitely will. But that was apparently what they thought was a credible, good response to the fact that their stadium's fallen down. You won't be laughing in 6 to 8 years. Oh, you come back to me in 6 to 8 years. I will be laughing because you still won't have won the league since Ferguson left. So I definitely will be still laughing. Will Jim Radcliffe still be going around with the begging bowl to the taxpayers to look for the funding for that new stadium? The Wembley of the North. Have I seen the Trent rumours? Yes, Aaron, I have. And it is worrying, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. But I've said this many times. I think the fact that we've let Trent... I'm not going to say run down his deal because it's not on Trent. The fact that we've let Trent's contract situation get to this point is mad. It's mad to me. I can't understand how it's happened. And I hope to goodness that it's resolved because none of us want to lose Trent. There was a time where I was very angry at Trent for some really poor performances and I critiqued them performances and I stand over them. But overall, this year Trent's come back and looks like a leader. So I want Trent at the club at all costs. Is there any chance of Ipswich winning it than United? I don't know, but Kieran McKenna, what a job. League One, up Championship, Championship, up the Premier League. What a story. Somebody said, what's my score prediction for the day? I feel like it's going to be one of those mad end of season games where we get a load of goals. So I went 3-2 to Liverpool in my prediction. A 2-2 is now the question. Look, Villa beating us is now the question either. I genuinely think, with this being Villa's last home game of the season, I think I'm right on that. And certainly with Villa confirming their place in the Champions League if they won tonight, I'm not expecting an easy game. I'm expecting Villa to be at it. Yes, they did have a game on Thursday, so maybe if we can weather an early storm, Villa may tire as the game goes on a little bit because they, of course, had to travel over to Olympiacos for the Europa Conference League second leg semi-final. So I'm hoping that fatigues them a little bit. But I do expect them to start quickly. So I hope, if we can keep it level or score an early goal ourselves, I think then we're in a good position. But I think it's going to be a tough game. What happened to Robbo? According to Lewis Steele, it's just a little niggle and he'll be okay for Sunday. And I think with the Euros coming up as well and the fact that Liverpool's league position is pretty much confirmed, I think, no chances were to be taken there. Can I just for 1 second give a bit of credit to a former Manchester United player, because I don't do it very often. But I have to say, I thought Wayne Rooney spoke very honestly and candidly on the Super Sunday broadcast. I really enjoyed that from Wayne Rooney. You know, he was honest. And I believe what he says as well, that, yeah, maybe some of those players are holding off with their injuries for the FA Cup final or the Euros. I'm glad he said it. It's about time we've got more people on TV like that say it as we all think it, you know? So well done to him. United had almost a 30-year gap before they won a league in the 90s. Oh, dude, I remember. I remember being on minibus going to play a game and singing 27 years and you've never won the league. How little did I know how much that would come back to bite me in the backside, because, you know, I had to wait 30 years to see Liverpool win a league title, as an adult, I mean. So, yeah. But I remember it. 27 years and you've never won the league. I remember singing it on minibuses on the way to games. Am I going to be watching the Champions League final? Yes, of course. Of course, I'll be watching it. I think I might do a watch along of the Champions League final and the Europa League final. I think. But I'll definitely be watching it. And who I want to win it? Dortmund, of course. Always root for the underdog in these type of scenarios. Do you think this will be Cody's game? He's been in good form recently. I don't know. I have got a prediction. I'm going to go today for a Salah goal and a Van Dijk goal. They're my only little predictions that I'm going to go with. So either 2-2 draw or a 3-2 victory. But I'm going to go for a Mohamed Salah goal and a Virgil van Dijk goal. Hey Craig, I really hope that I can meet you at the Liverpool show, but I live in Romania. It's quite far away, but my godmother's daughter lives in Liverpool with her boyfriend, so let's hope. I hope you can come over as well, and if you do manage to get to the show, and like anybody else, I'm just going to put this up on the screen while I talk about it. If anybody does come to Belfast, Cardiff or Liverpool, absolutely meet and greets are involved with all those. We'll be finishing the shows and talking to people in the crowd. That's the best part of the show for me. So I want to just talk really quickly. As you can see on the screen, we have released the tickets in conjunction with our friends at the Hot Water Comedy Club for the Liverpool show. You can click the link at the top of the chat, which will give you all of our socials and all of the links to all of our shows, and you can buy tickets directly. Liverpool and Cardiff tickets are priced at just £15, and in Cardiff we've also put on a family ticket, so you can get 4 tickets for £50, and they are the last 2 live shows that we are ever going to do as a channel. So if you'd like to come along and see us, they're the only ones left. Belfast coming up on the 31st of May. Those tickets are on Ticketmaster. The other 2, link in the description, or there you go. And I can't wait. Cannot wait. And I'm also scared shitless. But apart from that, I can't wait. We need Craig sponsored by Adidas if he isn't already. Gabe, you have no idea how much that, like, there isn't words, bro. I love Adidas. Unashamedly love Adidas. And when Liverpool go back to Adidas, I'm going to be broke, dude. I'm going to be broke. Like, I'm going to be making video after video begging Adidas to hook me up, because I love Adidas stuff. And, you know, I don't have much consistency in life, but I consistently rock up in Adidas clothes, as you're aware of. So, yeah, I love it. That would be a dream for me. I could be their Missy Elliott. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. Alright Craig, hope you and the family are well. I don't know why I was putting on an accent there all of a sudden. Looking forward to tonight's game. Let's win these last 2 and I'll see you about the Cardiff show on Thursday, depending how much I'll have for it. Well, Keane, there is a... How do I phrase this actually? People have donated money for people who would like to come to the shows and for any reason may not be able to afford it. JC put some money in last week and others have as well. So there is a pool of money there. And we've said this many times. If you would like to come to Cardiff or Cardiff or Liverpool and times are hard financially, just email me. contact@AnfieldAgenda.com. Everything will, of course, be kept private and confidential, but we never want financial reasons to be a barrier for anybody not being able to go. And I get it, bro. I have been on my arse in life, begging, stealing, borrowing to get through a week, to get to the next payday. I get it. No judgment from me. But if you'd like to come, there's a way there for you. And of course, it will be private, confidential for anybody that's in that situation. We all have financial difficulties at times in our lives. And our community is a different community, like we've always said. We look after our own, and people have been generous enough to put money into a kiddie if people would like to come along as well. And we have some people who are coming to the shows as our guests as well. So all of that, my man, it's what we're about. It's what you guys are about, and it'll be our pleasure. Right, let's have a look at the poll. So we did ask predictions. Aston Villa win, 14%. Draw, 14%. Liverpool win, 72%. I think we're being a little optimistic, ladies and gentlemen. I think this is going to be a much harder game than the poll shows. Very kind gesture, Craig. Fair play. It's not just on me, Frankie. Honestly, dude, I'm happy for your kindness, but JC last week threw money in. Others have put money in streams to say this super chat is for this, this, or this. It's why I love you all so much. This is more than a football channel. And I include myself in that. This is the respectable corner of the internet, is what I like to call it. We've got amazing people who look out for each other, genuinely care. We cheer each other on. We support each other when we're down. You've seen me at my best and my worst. You've never judged me for it. I love you all for that dearly. And these live shows, yes, of course, we have to charge for tickets because it's expensive. But we lose money on every one of them. Especially with Cardiff and Liverpool, because just for us to travel across to go to these shows already means we're losing money, because you've got, 5 people, 4 nights accommodation, 2 cars coming over. But it's not about that for us. It's just about getting out, meeting you guys, saying thank you, and enjoying your company. Me and my missus are looking forward to the Liverpool show. Nice one. I've no idea how that show is selling, because Hot Water Comedy Club are taking care of the ticket sales for that. So I don't know if we've sold 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 100 tickets. I've no idea. I know Cardiff though. Craig, my biggest regret is that I've never been to Anfield for a game while Klopp's been in charge. I'm from Brighton, so it's hard to get the money to go. I get it. I was kind of really lucky. I was at Jurgen Klopp's first European home game. I think it was his first home game, full stop. I think Spurs, if my memory's right, we drew 1-1 on his first game. And then I had tickets before Klopp was unveiled to go and see Liverpool Rubin Kazan in the Europa League. And it just so happened that Jurgen was Liverpool manager then, so I got to see that. And then I've been to a couple more, I think maybe 4 more games in Jurgen's era, but I think it's been about 2.5 or 3 years since I've been able to get over to Anfield. Just joined the chat. Robbo injured. Little niggle. According to Lewis Steele, nothing to be too concerned about, and he should be back for Sunday. Take care, Craig. Everyone, as I need to get out the bath as I'm getting wrinkly fingers. Lots of love to you. Don't get them wrinkly fingers, mate. You get yourself out of the bath, and thank you, bro. Appreciate you. Right, so we have half an hour to go, but we still need to get up to 1,000 likes. So if you haven't, please do hit that like button, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. If we can keep Tielemans and Watkins under control, we may get a result. I'm just looking here again at that Villa team. 1 second. What have we got here? I think it's McGinn for me that always worries me when we play Villa. I think McGinn's a very underrated player. When the show happens, what if some roadman from Cardiff tries to raid the show? What's a roadman? What do you mean tries to raid the show? I don't know what I'm supposed to say to that, mate. If some arseholes want to try and storm a university, college campuses, theatre to moan or have a go at me, I don't know, whatever happens, happens. Let's see. My first priority in that situation would be, of course, to make sure that my wife and son are safe. That'll be priority number one. And after that, I don't know what the hell's going to happen, mate. You know, if somebody shows up and doesn't like me, that's a bit weird of them to go all the way out of their way, but I'm not going to think about it. Whatever happens will happen, you know. It's not a lot. And also, remember, there will be a room of about a couple of hundred people there who like me. So I think I might be okay, you know. And it's not me anyway. My missus is the one they should worry about because, you know, she scares me. It's not a lot, but if you could put this towards the money for people who can't afford the shows, that'd be great. You're very kind, Mr. Bufferset. And thank you, mate, for that. Really kind of you. Is Liverpool Villa on TV? It is. It's Monday Night Football on Sky Sports main event. And I think Sky Sports Football as well. I've been watching you for years. I live in Cardiff, so I'll definitely be there. Not known for our football, but great city. I'm looking forward to it, mate. Haven't been to Cardiff before. What we're doing is we're going over on the boat. So we're taking our cars onto the ferry to Holyhead and then we're driving down to Cardiff. I can't wait. Never been there before. I hopefully want to go and have a look at the Principality Stadium if I get a chance. But more than that, I can't wait to meet. You know, I've met some Welsh Liverpool fans when I've been out and about or I've been in Liverpool and always got on great with them. So I can't wait and I hope you can come along and say hello. Don't mess with an Irish mammy. Darn tootin'. Absolutely. Don't mess with mammies in general. Not just Irish mammies. Don't be messing with mammies in general. Mammies know what's up, you know. Craig, 3 years being here. Just want to say this has been one of the greatest communities I've ever been in. Thank you so much, Irfan. That means a lot to me, mate. Yeah, means a lot to me, bro. Thank you. And I know you've been with us a long time. Your name is one that certainly rings a bell to me every time it comes up. Am I still giving up my Sky subscription? Yeah, it runs out on the 21st of May. So we did cancel that last week and it runs out 21st of May, I think. So yes, I am still cancelling my Sky subscription. I just don't think it's value for money anymore. And that and the PC nonsense that I'm constantly having rammed down my throat when I just want to check in on sports content. I don't need to be lectured to by Sky Sports, thanks. I had a mother and father, teachers, and other people in my life that gave me my morals. I don't need to get it from a TV company. So that was one of the factors for me. It's just that and the hypocrisy of the bullshit that I have to listen to from the likes of Neville just is enough. Can you explain the format for your live shows? Is it a Q&A? So I can't 100% speak to exactly how the Cardiff and Liverpool shows will be yet because there are some factors that we still need to work in, i.e. musical act, stuff like that. But ultimately, there will be somebody on before me, then me, and I'll talk for about an hour and 20. That talk will absolutely be audience participation. Most of the show is. Then we'll take a break. Then I'll come back on. We'll do some more stuff. Q&As will be involved in it 100%. But also, there'll be a lot of stuff that we make group decisions on. So we'll have some live votes. I want people shouting out from the audience towards me. It's fun. I enjoy it. So yeah, it's just going to be audience participation. I'm not there to work. Do you know what I mean? I'm not. You're doing the work. I'm there to just talk. But in all honesty, mate, it should be some fun. I'm looking forward to them. Peterborough, Finn, how are we, bro? Nice to see you in. Especially Neville and even Cara talk crap. Look, on Neville and Cara, they are capable of brilliant punditry. Both of them. I think Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher, as pundits, when they're talking about football, can be tremendous. And I think that they've brought on so many innovations with Sky that have made, particularly Monday Night Football, a really, really good watch. But the other stuff, the referee hypocrisies and the not calling out Manchester City enough or anywhere near enough, all these type of things, I don't like to take moral advice from people who, in my opinion, and I'm talking about broadcasters in general, are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. How many broadcasters and all have hidden dodgy employees who don't treat people very well but make them money and then tell us that we need to change our morals or we need to become better? Clean your own fucking house first and then come talking to the rest of us. I'm in North Wales and you're performing in South Wales. Do you know how stupid I am, Star Squad? I booked the ferry, right, from Dublin to Holyhead, thinking be about half an hour. Holyhead to Cardiff. Didn't look at the map beforehand. Then I realised I have a 4-hour drive ahead of me. So I'm also doing that trip from North Wales to South Wales. Sadly, those two are Sky Muppets. I'm not just talking about them there in general. Like, let me just ask you one little question. How many times in life have you heard a story that involves somebody who makes a company, a brand, a business, a TV show, a movie, or whatever, a musician, makes a lot of money, so people turn a blind eye to behaviours that they know are unacceptable and they know are mistreating other people? That stuff disgusts me. Absolutely disgusts me. If you have morals selectively when money's involved, you don't have morals. So don't preach to the rest of us till you get your own house in order. And for me, I'm done with hearing about how great Pep and Manchester City are. I'm done. I can't listen to Sky and TNT ram that down my throat anymore. If you're not willing to call out what we all know and speak about it and caveat every bit of praise by saying, but we also have to remind viewers that they are facing an unprecedented 115 charges, you know, they're not balanced conversations. Last away game with Jurgen, Craig starting to really kick in. He's leaving. I'm really sad about it all. Honestly, this week I've been not looking forward to in one way, but obviously looking forward to in another. I'm not ready from. And you know what else? I'd like to ask you guys a question because I don't know if there's a right answer to this or not. But I think I missed the super chat. Hang on. I've done that one, sorry. Did I get the one before it? Yeah, I have. There's one there I need to get to in a second. Hey Craig, hope you're doing well. Thank you for being a member of Anfield Agenda Ultras and you're with us for 9 months, mate. Appreciate that. That comes from Mythical Returns. Thank you, sir. Pranav, I'll get to your super chat in 1 second. Where was I going with this? Yeah, I don't know if I'm imagining this or if I'm looking at it through the wrong eyes, but have you guys noticed an almost choreographed undermining of Jurgen kind of bubbling under a little bit lately in stuff that has been leaked or talked about to the media? You know, the disagreements between him and Edwards and other stuff. I don't know if I'm imagining this, and I could very well be, but I don't like it. The man deserves to go with every bit of credit and every bit of thank you and every bit of hero worship that he deserves. And I haven't, again, could be just me looking for something that isn't there, but it's been gnawing away at me. Pranav, Saudi clubs are planning ambitious move for Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson Becker. Yeah, best of luck with that, guys. Alisson ain't going anywhere, and he's got a pretty decent contract till 2026 or 2027, if my memory's right. And also, he's far too good for that league. Far, far, far too good. I love your content. You're a legend. You tell it straight, said Larkin Riley. Thank you, mate. Appreciate you. Love you, Craig. Thank you, Russell. I know, see, I love Russell as well, because me and Russell don't always agree on everything, right? We don't. But Russell's always respectful to me, and I always try to be respectful right back to him, even when we don't agree. It's why I like him. It's why he's always in our chat. So thank you, Russell, mate. Appreciate you. Drink some water. I have been. I've got a big, huge bottle over here beside me, bro. I'm all hydrated. Don't worry about that. Bit unrelated, but who do I think wins the Euros? You know, honestly, France or England. I think France and England are probably the two best squads in it. You know, you never overlook a home side, and Germany have started to produce decent results at the end there with Nagelsmann, and they're at home, so you never rule out the Germans. But yeah, I think I can't really look past Portugal. Of course, will be there or thereabouts. They have a good squad as well. But I think England can rightly go into this tournament feeling that they've got the squad that could do it. So yeah, France or England for me. June 2027, Alisson's contract is up. Thank you, guys. So yeah, we don't need to be too worried about that in that regard. Craig, would I take Mark Gay at Liverpool? Yes, I would. I would, mate. Homegrown, somebody who I think has had some injury concerns this season, but I think will be back, or is back towards the end of the season. And somebody who we've been linked with previously. So yes, I would. I think he's a good centre-back. Who do I want to win the Euros? Holland, because I've got some very, 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 very long ago roots back to Holland from my family. I'm not in any way claiming to be any way Dutch, but I've always liked the Dutch, and I like the colour orange, so I'm going to go for the Netherlands, but I don't think they'll win it. You're not, Craig. I've been saying that about Klopp for 2 weeks now. That's why I said the other night it was a disgrace that these digs at him. Glad you noticed it as well. It doesn't sit well with me, Mary, because look, there may have been disagreements, absolutely, but give the man the respect that he's earned for these few weeks, and of course for his time here. And look, it may be just you and I, mate. We may be looking too much into this, but it's a feeling I've gotten that the power struggle, Jurgen won, and now it feels like, you know, the boys are getting back together. And look, I'm very happy that Edwards and all are coming back. I genuinely am. But nothing can taint Jurgen's legacy in my eyes. Nothing. Is top of the league doing Euro games? No, what we're going to do, Larkin, is, because I want to keep growing Anfield Agenda, so we're going to concentrate our Euro games on any games really that have a Liverpool interest in it. So let's say England are playing, Liverpool player playing, we'll do an England watch along. If Szoboszlai and Hungary are playing, we'll do a Hungary watch along. If the Netherlands are playing, Netherlands watch along. That's kind of the vibe. And also, I'll probably try to do the Copa America as well. Mostly because those times will suit me. I love late kickoffs. I'll probably do some of the Copa America, Argentina, Uruguay, as well. Who do I think will win the Ballon d'Or? Well, there was some talk that Vinicius Jr. was the favourite. I don't agree with that. I think he probably will win it, though. I think if Bellingham won the Euros with England and then the Champions League and La Liga, I think you could make a genuine argument that because of that move to such a big club, how well he settled in, the goals he scored, you could say that as well. But do you know, off topic a little bit, do you know what's kind of annoyed me? And I don't ever talk positively about Manchester City because I don't have a lot of positive stuff to say. But the fact that Rodri is not in the final nomination for Team of the Season or Player of the Season is a goddamn disgrace. It's a disgrace. Rodri has been incredibly good this season, and I can't for the life of me see how he's not in that consideration. I think it's a joke. See the video about Edwards and Wards. Could you or somebody put the Raj guys in the chat? I would like to see what he says and give him a follow. Yes, I'm sure Ben O'Connor can do that. It's Raj Chaudhary, I believe his name is. But yes, somebody will put that in for you, and definitely an account. I think if I'm not mistaken, Raj still involved with Anfield Index. But you know, very well connected man. Definitely knows what he's talking about. So I would say very well worth a follow. What's this I'm looking at here? Saudi Arabia clubs want to sign Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Okie dokie. What's this one? Ambitious moves are also for Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson, Manchester City's Ederson. It's already known there's interest in Mohamed Salah. Look, you're not getting Alisson out of Liverpool. End of. I don't know about Salah. I don't think Salah's ready to hang up his top level boots yet, but you know, we'll see on that one. There's the link in there for Raj. Really, really good account to follow. I've never spoke to Raj or met Raj, but I've always admired the content he posts. You know, there's a lot of great. Moby Hake. I've never had an interaction with Moby Hake, but always thought it was a great account that they ran. Anything Liverpool, great account. Anfield Sector, great account. LFC Transfer Room, great account. They're the ones that I tend to... And look, there are many more. I'm not trying to forget anybody here. I'm not trying to intentionally forget anybody, but they're the accounts that I would usually look to. Yeah, all do great work and really good at... The way I try to describe a lot of these accounts, like your Anything Liverpool's, Anfield Sectors, is they basically bring all the news together for us fans and give us bits that we need, and then you go read the whole article. For instance, if you see a Pierce quote or an Ornstein quote that intrigues you, I always try to follow that up by going and reading the entire article as well. But yeah, for fan accounts and people on social medias, they're some of the best for me. Base Tune to Red, Andrew Beasley, incredible account, really good at football finances. Obviously, Paul Tompkins is the best of the best in that regard as well. You know, if I could sit down again and speak to one Liverpool fan ever about Liverpool, it would be Paul Tompkins again. The time I got to spend with him was amazing. Swiss Ramble, great for football finance. There are many other great Liverpool accounts and great football accounts out there that are worth a follow. When will the Liverpool show be on sale? It's on sale now, mate. Look at the pinned comments top of the live chat, and I'll show you here as well. They're on sale right now, and yes, they are all ages events. So is the Cardiff show. They're open to everybody. Tickets are priced at £15, and they're on sale right now. You can use that link at the top of the chat or in the description, or you can go onto the hotwatercomedyclub.co.uk, and we're listed on there as well, and you can get your tickets direct. Why isn't Robbo starting? He's got a niggle, mate, a niggle. Have I heard about the Liverpool asthma theory? Yes, I have. I can't run. I have this, and I've got a brown inhaler, which is the preventative of Becatide. Doesn't help me with my endurance, just ask the missus. So, yes, I've heard the theory, but... yeah, thanks Coach Bill for removing that idiot. Yeah, I've heard the theory, but look, ultimately, what do you want me to say, you know? Everything is done within the rules. Let's go big this year and sign a guy like De Ligt or Araujo. I think, look, there are many good centre-backs that I think we could look at. I just hope we don't get another cheap solution. I'm okay with players coming in for reasonable fees. If you got like a McAllister again for 36, 38 million quid, or, you know, Salah's fee at that time, Mane's. But it's nice every now and again for the club to go out and get an Alisson Becker or a Virgil van Dijk, you know, an established player. So a mix of two. I just hope we don't see the owners cheap out again. You know, I mentioned this so many times, and there's been 1 billion quid spent net meaning after player sales and stuff, by Chelsea and Manchester United since Jurgen has arrived in Liverpool. There's been 560 odd million spent by Manchester City. Arsenal spent, I think, 600 or 700 million. And Liverpool, who have been the most competitive outside of Manchester City in that whole era, have spent £356 million or something like that net. Less than 1/3 of clubs like Chelsea or Manchester United. And Jurgen has been able to maintain and challenge. So our owners are cheap. And I'm never going to stop saying it. They're cheap. They choose not to spend money. And they can hide behind being clever. And there's nothing wrong with astute pieces of business. But we all know the money's available. We all know the money's there. And John W. Henry is just cheap. And if he thinks he's going to get away with allowing us to just become also-rans, he's another thing coming. You know, I've seen enough from Red Sox fans who've been unhappy about Henry and how he's run it. And as I've always said, if he can't be bothered to keep his hometown team competitive, and I don't know much about baseball, then what hope do we have? So he better put his hand in his damn pocket. He better back the manager. And he better start acting like an owner who wants to go and win stuff. Jurgen covered over a lot of cracks with his magnificence. And Edwards and all brilliant at what they do. But spend the money, John. Because we know you have it. We know the club generates it. Stop being cheap. I have an original 89-91 home kit. Bought it for around £50 on eBay at least a decade ago. Do you know what one I got on eBay around the same? I got the centenary shirt, 1992 one. I think I picked it up for about 36 quid, something like that on eBay a few years ago as well. What's this one? 1 second. I don't know what to say about that one. Oh, now I get it. Sorry. I was confused there by a post for a second. Sorry. Right, my friends, we have 5 minutes to kick off. So let's go back through the starting 11s for both sides. And we'll go through the benches as well. Obviously, second to last game for Jurgen in charge of Liverpool Football Club. Massive game for Aston Villa as well. Victory tonight, or even 66. Yeah, victory tonight for Villa would guarantee them Champions League. But either way, I think it's going to be an interesting, tough, hard-fought game for both sides. So let's start off with the home side. It's Emi Martinez in goal. Then it's Konza, Carlos, Torres and Digne making up the back four. Tielemans and Douglas Luiz at the anchor of that Villa midfield, with Leon Bailey, John McGinn, Moussa Diaby and Ollie Watkins making up the attacking quartet. For Liverpool, it's Alisson Becker in goal, Trent at right back, Joe Gomez comes in place of Andy Robertson, who has a niggle at left back. Then it's Virgil van Dijk, your captain, with Jarell Quansah and the centre back positions. Midfield with Toro Endo, Alexis McAllister and Harvey Elliott. Up top, we've got Mohamed Salah, Cody Gakpo and Lucho Diaz. That is your Liverpool starting 11. Both benches look like this. For the home side, Chambers, Longley, Zaniolo, Duran, Olsen, Kessler, Hayden. I'm not even going to try and pronounce that other gentleman's name. His first name's Tim. Monroe and Kellyman. For Liverpool, Kanade, Soboslai, Darwin, Curtis Jones, Costas, Gravenberch, Bajcetic, Kelleher and Bradley. So plenty of options for both managers from the bench. Again, want to say this before the game gets underway. I've got nothing but respect for Aston Villa as a football club and their coach. And again, last time before we get underway, we are being brought to you today with thanks to our amazing sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget, it's time to make sure the grass in your pitch is playable for the summer. And Manscaped have just released in the last couple of months the all-new Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, featuring the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra. The pack also contains the Weed Whacker, the ear and nose hair trimmer, boxer briefs, a shed travel bag, 2 liquid formulations, and a few other goodies as well. You can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping store-wide at manscaped.com by using our discount discount code Anfield20. It's waterproof, it has the brightest ever LED spotlight, and you will not regret your purchasing decision. They've been great supporters of us as well. So yeah, appreciate them. Sellout, I don't know what that means, but I don't like it, so bye. He called me a sellout for doing an ad read. If that's a bit weird if you do. Am I not allowed to make money? No, we're not allowed to have sponsors on the stream. Just do everything for free, will we? You know, weird, mate, weird. And also, very lucky to work with Manscaped. They've been brilliant partners for us over the years, and I love them. What else have we got? Here's my wife, a football fan. She's a loosely very Nottingham Forest fan, would be what I would say. Right, so let's sit back and get ready. We are about to get underway. Lads, 220 likes, 2 minutes. Come on now. We haven't not got 1,000 likes. This is the second to last game. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. We're running out of time. 2 minutes left to get 220 likes, so please do. Sellout probably means stadium's full. I don't know. Maybe I am being unfair to him, so let me unhide him just in case that is what he was talking about. But he could have phrased it a bit differently rather than all capitals sell out. I think he was... I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Right, we've got a few seconds left. We're up to 921 likes. We can get there. Hopefully the away fans can convince Douglas Luiz to come to Liverpool. I think it would be impossible because it'd be about 100 million quid. We need 40 more likes with 1 minute to go, my friends. Oh, 18 left. If I get free trimmers, I'll be a sellout, no question. It's hey, we did it, thank you. It's you know, it's very different. The hardest thing to do in our industry is turn it into a job. So having great partners like Manscaped, you know, makes it possible. So yeah, call me a sellout all you want. I'll keep selling out and keep talking about a brand that I really genuinely like and have enjoyed working with. Right, are we ready? Why do I keep calling FSG cheap? Because they're cheap. Again, Tony, look at our net spend compared to others. 1/3 that of Manchester United, 1/3 that of Chelsea, less than half that of Arsenal, less than about 200 million less than Spurs, less than Arsenal. They are cheap. Jurgen's only had about 40 million net a season during his time at Liverpool. To me, mate, that's cheap. When we're a football club, one of the few that have turned profits, that's cheap. Is your wife fit? 1 sec, till I ban you in a sec. Just want to wait, we're underway. Right, Liverpool will be kicking off, playing from right to left in the first half. And we're off, we are underway. Love your hair, Craig. Yeah, that's exactly what your missus said. Bye-bye, Lewis. There you go. Is my missus fit? Well, I think so, but I don't really give a damn what you think. Right, we're underway anyway. Van Dijk. Across right-hand side to Trent. Back to Jarrell Kwanzaa. Come on, the boys. Van Dijk again. Alisson. I'll sync up now at 1 minute, guys. I'm just waiting until I get to 1 minute. 100 million for Gordon is too much. Absolutely. Absolutely it is. Reds on the attack. Elliott to Mo. Back to Elliott. Cross in. Deflection. Goal! Ha ha! 1-0! Ha ha! There we go. 1 minute in. The Reds are ahead. A deflection. I think it confused Emi Martinez, and the ball ricocheted off the Aston Villa keeper to go into the goal. I didn't even get to sync up with 1 minute yet, and the Reds are already ahead. Whoop, whoop. There's only one thing to do in a moment like this, and that is produce the dancing alien. Because whatever you do, you don't blame it on the sunlight, you don't blame it on the moonlight, you don't blame it on the sunshine, don't blame it on the good times, you blame it on Emi Martinez here. And you don't often say that because he's a great keeper. But Liverpool are indeed ahead. Newland loves it, I love it, and there you go. Harvey Elliott crosses the ball in. It comes off Pau Torres. Oh, that's poor from Emi. Oh, it's an own goal. He catches it, drops it, and then in the movement of his arm to reach for the ball, pushes it into the goal. Oh, lads. Shocking. But 1-0 to the Reds. Look, you don't get many of those howlers from Emi Martinez. He's a great goalkeeper, but that was a howler. He caught it, dropped it, and then in the motion of trying to reach for it, knocked it into the goal. So, Liverpool 1-0 up. I'll take that. It's very nice to go ahead in the game. Boom. So I'll sync up now in a second. I'm going to keep saying I'll sync up, hoping more goals will arrive. Lucho now. Waiting for support. Looking for Elliott. It's intercepted. Villa now on the attack with McGinn left-hand side. Right, I'll sync now in a sec. Nearly at 3 minutes. So I am now at 3 minutes. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, any of you idiots that tried to come in and put in fake scores, there's no warnings. Ban, ban, ban immediately. Mo now, cuts in field. Salah. Oh. I think Salah thought he wasn't getting a corner there. So Mo does really well. Cuts in field, goes past Digne. Strike, takes a deflection actually. Takes a deflection off the Villa defender. Pau Torres. Ooh, so Mo's strike was definitely going to be on target, but it ends up going behind for a Liverpool corner. Deflection off Pau Torres. So, good work from Mo there. Corner to Liverpool now on the near side. Tulsi, thank you, bro. Appreciate you. For those asking about the goal, own goal. Emi Martinez own goal. Right, come on, boys. 4 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Corner to Liverpool. Trent with the delivery. Ball in. Headed away by Aston Villa. Drops to Elliott, edge of the box. Back to McAllister. He floats it in. Cody gets up. Can't direct the header goalwards. And it goes behind for an Aston Villa goal kick. Oh, lads. That's shocking from Emi Martinez. So the cross comes in there. And it hits Pau Torres' chest. And then Martinez tries... Oh, it's that movement. It's that movement. He's so unlucky. Yeah, so he catches the ball like this, drops it, and then as he extends out his arm, he pushes the ball in. Let's end the season strong, lads, said Leon VRP. Thank you, mate. Diaz started poor. Peter, we're 5 minutes in, bro. So... those of you arriving late, it is correct as you see on screen. Also, shout out to our friends at Lineup Builder who's helped us with lots of stuff that we've been developing behind the scenes that you guys will get to see for the Euros and beyond. But shout out to them as well. If ever you want to put together your predicted 11, visit nobody else but lineupbuilder.co.uk. Shout out to the team over there. Ball into the left channel now. Lucho does well. Brings it under control. Go on, Lucho. Cuts inside. Pulls it back to Elliott. Maka. Little dink over the top. Little scoopy dink. Very well dealt with there by Yuri Tielemans, who chests it back to his keeper. Emma. Thank you so much, Emma. First gifted memberships of the day. Appreciate that, Emma. Emma's gifted 5 people memberships. Craig, are you going to the evening with Klopp at the Echo? Couldn't get tickets. Or at least haven't been told we can get tickets. I'm in a weird place now where, yes, I'd like to go to it, but I don't know if I can stroll around the main arena these days, you know, because the last time I was in a big arena for something was the Katie Taylor fight, and I didn't realise that more people know me these days than I realised, and I had to stay in my seat, because every time I got up to go and get a drink or something, lovely people, but they were coming up saying hello to me all the time, which is great, but I missed loads of the fights. So, yeah, I'd have to get some type of, I guess, media credential or something. Look, Liverpool have never reached out to us as a football club or as a channel. Never reached out to us. For Nike have never reached out to us. We're the most watched Liverpool fan channel in the world, and we get ignored for everything. So I'm not expecting the club to reach out and go, hey Craig, would you like to come along? Because they've never done it before. Ball over the top. Emi Martinez comes out. And it's cleared. Do I think after joining, Slot will spend less than we've spent during Klopp? I've no idea, mate. No idea. I doubt it, because usually football figures are increasing. This is going to be a particularly interesting window, though, because some teams are under more pressure with profit and sustainability rules. So I think it's going to be a buyer's market this summer. Eight minutes on the clock. Lovely ball over the top, looking for Mo. Dealt with well. One sec, Josie Coastal. Elliot. Unlucky. Turned it one way, then the other, and then Villa clear it. Josie Coastal said, I turned 21 this morning. Going out tonight in the States. Would love to have this game for my birthday. Love you guys. Happy birthday, my friend. I mean, another viewer of the channel who's been with us for ages. And, corner for Villa. Or was it offside? Happy birthday, mate. That's awesome. Hope you have a great night ahead of you. Enjoy, and lots of love. Oh, was that a double ricochet? Is that what went on? Did I know Tom Hanks is at the game? I didn't. Awesome. Who doesn't love a bit of Tom Hanks? In every sense of that phrase. Oh, he's a big Villa fan, is he? Nice. Next Liverpool manager. It's Arne Slot, mate. Am I alright, John? I'm tickety-boo, my friend. Tickety-boo. Just want to read you guys out something real quick about Arne Slot that came out earlier on today in the Mirror. According to the Mirror, Liverpool, who've already agreed to pay Feyenoord 11 million compensation, have been informed they will need to fork out an additional 2 million for his coaching staff. And they go on to say that the report states that the situation's been further complicated because Shipka Hulshoff, who's his assistant, is set to deputise at the Euros with Ronald Koeman as well. So that's one of the reasons this has been delayed. My dog is happily making noises in the kitchen because he just heard my wife pull up in the car. Dogs are so clever. Salah. I think Lucho's offside. Ball over the top. Liverpool have hit the post. Then it goes back out. But I think the flag would have been up for offside. Lucho looked like he went. Yeah, the flag's up. There's a snake in my boot. That's what she said. That's a statement that I've never had to deal with before, mate. Better you than me, because I'd be one scared ass mofo if a snake just jumped into my boot. McGinn into the left channel now to Watkins. Too easy. Ball pulled back edge of the box. Tielemans 1-1. That's too easy, lads. Kwanzaa cannot be letting that cross come in. Villa goal 1-1. Kwanzaa cannot be letting that cross come in. There's Tom Hanks there. That's weak. 1-1. Yuri Tielemans with the goal. Look, again, defensively, it's all just too easy. We give the ball away. Then we transition into defence. Watkins goes down the left side. Yeah, that's too easy, man. I'm sorry, that's too easy. That's too easy. Can't be turning on. Look, you cannot let that cross come in. No, that's weak. You can't let that cross come in. Good finish from Tielemans, but yeah, it's shocking defending. Again, it's just too weak. Good goal from Villa's point of view. Great finish from Yuri Tielemans, but just Sunday League defending again. And again, like I say many times, it comes from us turning over possession. There's no excuse for Jarell Kwanzaa allowing that cross in. I'm sorry, there isn't. I don't care if he's 21 or 38. You don't let Ollie Watkins get inside you like that and then get the cross away. It's just not good enough defending. Anyway, 1-1. Ball now into the left channel to Gomez. Keeps it in, but then he loses possession, but it will be a Liverpool throw-in on the near side. I think this is just another example as to why we need another centre-back brought in, lads. Because, look, Kwanzaa has promising signs and will develop and will get better, of course. But it's nothing to do with senior football for that mistake. That's basic defending. You know, whether he's playing for the under-18s or whether he's playing 21s or senior football, any centre-back knows that that's just not acceptable to be bullied like that and for that cross to come in. Other than that, again, though, just us giving away possessions what turned it around, and we're vulnerable when we do that. Salah, ball to the far post. Gomez brings it down. Cross in, blocked. And it'll be a Liverpool throw-in. Yet another goal from the right. Yep, very good point, Kevin. Yeah, I've no statistic to hand, but a lot of goals I would imagine have gone down that right-hand side. But look, it's 1-1 with not even 15 minutes gone, so plenty of time left in the game. What on earth was that? I don't know what the hell that was from Gomez. Just answers on a postcard for what Gomez was trying to do there, by the way, because I hadn't got a clue. Robertson has a niggle, John. A niggle is what it's been reported as. Should be okay for Sunday, but not on the bench today, no. Rigo, I'm okay, thank you, my friend. I hope life's treating you well. Lovely to see you in. Right, my friends, there's 4,194 people in the chat. If you haven't yet subscribed to Anfield Agenda, please do. Every one of you makes a huge difference to us. We do appreciate your support. If you're coming in late, the game's 1-1, as you can see. Our goal was an Emi Martinez own goal. Aston Villa's goal came from Yuri Tielemans with an assist from Ollie Watkins. Villa now on the attack again, right-hand side. Slipped in. See that? Virgil knows what's up. Virgil just did what Kwanzaa should have done, which is not let the cross get past them and block it. So Virgil, that's what Kwanzaa should have done. Well done, Virgil. Somebody said, is Núñez on the bench? Let me take you through the bench. Canade, Soboslai, Darwin Núñez, Jones, Chimikas, Gravenberg, Bajcetic, Kelleher, Bradley. That's the Liverpool bench. Right, Douglas Luiz with the corner. It's a low one, driven in. Liverpool clear, but it's with John McGinn now, who works it into the left channel. Digne puts a cross in, Virgil's there to head it away, and it'll be an Aston Villa throw-in on the far side. What music do I listen to? I don't really have a genre that I would say I listen to. I listen to loads of different music, to be honest with you. Marie, some of it from country, some of it rap, some of it old school dance music, some 60s and 70s Motown. Yeah, pretty eclectic mix. Go on. Unlucky. Lucho tried to play a ball in towards Mo, overhit it, and allowed Emi Martinez to come out and clear it. Villa now in possession again inside their own half. Got a real feeling of an end of season game, this one, end to end. Obviously Villa want to secure the Champions League place tonight, and Liverpool want to send Jurgen off with some wins in a row. But it does feel like there's going to be more goals in this one. Quans is still very young, to be fair, for his age. He's overachieved. Absolutely. Not trying to deny that at all. But it doesn't matter what age you are. He knows that that's wrong. You know? Regardless of whether he's a 16-year-old centre-back or whether he's a 21-year-old centre-back. You don't let your man get round the outside if you get to the byline and get a cross in without blocking it. Star Squad said, I've got to ask my carers if I can go to your show. I come back in about Aston Villa and Liverpool have scored. If you need any extra assistance or you have any questions or your carers have any questions, mate, feel free to email us, contact@AnfieldAgenda.com, and we will do our best to make sure that we can accommodate any additional needs or requests that you may have. No problem whatsoever, dude. Feel free to email us. What do I think of Schlotterbeck from Dortmund? Solid German defender with a promising future ahead. Liverpool could sign him in the future. You had me at German and defender. You know? So, yeah, look, Schlotterbeck's been mentioned quite a bit, but I've not seen many... I've not seen many links to him, but, you know, he's in a Champions League final with Dortmund, so... Yes, Kwanzaa. There you go, Jarrell. That's more like it, fella. Good defending there. That's much better from Jarrell. Look at that. Lovely. Like the glance over the shoulder. Tracks the run. Great work. Great work. That's top-notch defending. Had a little look over his shoulder. Seen the run. And tracked his man. Got the block in. Much better. Do I like Guns N' Roses? Yeah. I like, there's most music, I like most, some of all genres, if you get me. And of course, everybody growing up had Guns N' Roses albums, definitely. Would I like Ollie Watkins? I would, Paul, yes. I think Ollie Watkins is tailor-made for the way we play as well. I don't think he'll leave Villa. And why would he? He's got a manager there who believes in him. Probably going to be playing Champions League football again next season. Or I should say next season. Yeah. But he's really improved under Unai Emery. Villa again on the attack. Diaby. Ball in. Again, better defending, boys. Offside flag eventually goes up. Do I like Eminem? Of course. I'm human. Eminem, of course. Be silly for me if I didn't say I didn't like Eminem. It sounds silly and I'm taken about, but am I actually growing my hair? No, that hair was shaved last night. That's growth from me not shaving it today. That was done last night. My hair grows quickly, as I said. I do have a full head of hair. I just don't like hair, and my wife hates me with hair. She says I look like a scruffy teddy bear. Do I like Pink Floyd? Again, I wouldn't say I like all of Pink Floyd's music, but yes, there are Pink Floyd songs I enjoy. Me out! Oh, sorry, somebody said, can you shout me out? I did. Only joking, Harry. How are you, mate? Welcome in. Tinted black windows in the back of the whip. That's good money spent. One-way route to KFC Parnell Street. Make a noise with the boys in the bend. Come on, Reds. Come on. Ball into the right channel to Mo. Let's go. Diaz. Gomez. Golazzo. 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 Cody Gakpo. 2-1. We'll await the VAR review. Lads, I got excited. I thought Joe Gomez was going to score, but he will get the assist. Joe Gomez has the strike. Emi Martinez palms it back out and Cody Gakpo taps it in. We obviously have to look at VAR here. Let me have a look at this and I'll tell you. Great ball into the right channel. Mo cuts inside. Spreads a great ball out left side to Lucho. Overlap and run. I think he's offside, lads. I think he's offside. He's offside. I think Joe's offside in the build-up. I don't think it's going to count. I think Joe Gomez was offside. I think it's this one. I think it's the first phase for Gomez. Yeah, I think it's going to be offside. It's very tight, but it looks with the naked eye. I would guess he's offside. I mean, we're still waiting for these lines to be drawn. I mean, zooming in and out's great, lads, but he's going to draw the feckin' lines or what? Still waiting, lads. We're still waiting. Still waiting. Still waiting. And they're still talking. We're still waiting. This is ridiculous, lads. I know it's a tie call, but this is getting farcical now how long these things take. Onside. Onside for part one. I think part two might be offside though. Goal! 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 2-1. 2-1. Go on! 2-1. Cody Gakpo. Whoop whoop! After the longest VAR review I remember for us this season, the goal is awarded and Liverpool lead by 2-1. Cody Gakpo with the goal, Gomez with the assist. It is confirmed. It was tight, but my God, they took their time. So there we go. We've got ourselves another lead, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1 to the Reds. Newlon loves it. Newlon knew beforehand because he's got that ESP, you know. Newlon knew it was onside. Gakpo. 2-1 to the Reds. That was offside. Well, VAR draw the lines, not me. Sunshine, Moonlight, Sunshine, Gakpo. Boom. Love it, Leon. Or VP. Or VRP. Thank you, mate. Sprina. Yeah. Could you come here? What's my favourite kit? Love the outburst tune. What's my favourite kit? The 87 Liverpool home. So Harvey knocked over his water bowl in the kitchen, which is why there's 2 wet towels in the sink and I have no socks on. Just in case. I called him in from the back. He wasn't coming in, so I lured him in with a piece of ham, and he got so excited that his fat ass jumped all over the water bowl and it flooded the floor just before I was due to start the stream.
Of course he did.
So, just in case you're wondering.
Yeah, I was seeing bare feet.
Spina, do you want to be looked at in stream?
No.
No, see, I've asked everyone. I've tried. Liverpool are winning 2-1, and we're back underway.
So I should leave the room before they lose.
Yes. Can you just confirm one thing for me, Sabrina? We are being sponsored today by Manscaped. 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our code Anfield20. Can you confirm, as a lady, that Manscaped also does lady bits?
Yes.
Would you say that is a correct statement, my dear?
That is a correct statement.
That is a correct statement. So there you go.
I may have stolen your last set.
There you go. So my wife says she swears by Manscaped as well.
Yeah, you didn't get to keep your Manscaped. Became Womanscaped.
Do you keep the Manscaped in, your purse with my balls?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. No socks to show. No, they were wet. I'm genuinely sitting here, mate. This is embarrassing, but it's true. I'm genuinely sitting here with rolled up pajama bottoms and no socks on my feet. Because just before I started the stream, Harvey drowned the kitchen. I was mopping it all up before I started. So there you go. So yeah, I'm sitting here in rolled up pajama bottoms with no socks. Somebody said something about a ticker for the show. Where are you? Somebody said something about a ticker for the show that I wanted to say thank you to. Yeah, there we go. Welsh Dragon. Just bought a ticket for the Liverpool show, mate. One for me and one as a birthday present from March for him. See you there. Love that. Can't wait to meet you. Make sure you say hello. And again, thank you for supporting us and thank you for coming to the show. Oh, lads, best comment of the day. Oh, I wish I could give you a tenner or something, mate. David. Can we all give David some love? Oh, why did you delete that, Bill? Get that comment back up. That's... I don't know why that, Bill... You're a bit too trigger happy on some of these removals of comments, mate. That's beautiful banter from David. And David, I'm going to read it out because it's my favourite comment of the day. David said, my kitchen is like Old Trafford. Perfect. Couldn't have done any better, David. You've only gone and knocked that out of the park, fella. Yes. So yeah, there you go. It is. Good shout that. Finger slid. No worries, Bill. Coach Bill, no worries. But well in. That's brilliant. That's brilliant, mate. My favourite comment so far. Oh, let's all laugh at United. What are your thoughts on Elliott's season? I'm a big Harvey Elliott fan. I'm glad to see he's finally starting to get starts in games because I think he deserves it. Here we go. Gakpo now. Well done, Cody. Great play. Ball out to the right hand side. Craig, I won't be getting the last ugly Nike shirt. I'll wait for Adidas. Am I getting the last Nike shirt? Nope. I don't think... I think I've bought one Nike football shirt since they became Liverpool's manufacturers. And I've bought a couple of hoodies and stuff, but I haven't been a fan. And I can't lie, I haven't been a fan of what Nike have done. I think it's been lazy. And I can't wait for Adidas. Cannot wait. I am going to, be wearing a lot more Liverpool branded stuff once Adidas take back over. But it's weird because I actually really liked New Balance. I thought New Balance made excellent kits and excellent additional things. Like I've a pair of the New Balance, the orange and purple trainers that went with the purple kit from a few years back. I loved New Balance stuff. I thought it was brilliant. Oh no, Sabrina, don't. You can't be giving me socks. No, no socks. I'm not touching socks on the stream again. I'm getting OCD. I'm getting PTSD.
I can put them on.
No, I don't want you putting my socks on, love. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm not putting socks on. I can't be doing that. No, do you not remember the last time?
Yeah, you tried to put on socks.
I went full Jurgen Klopp that time.
Full hamstring.
Yeah.
On a sock.
Not putting on any socks. My wife very kindly tried to give me new pajama bottoms and new socks. But no, I can't put socks on the stream. Flashbacks. Diaz. Adidas and Darwin headband. Torres again. Any Anfield Agenda merch soon. See, the thing about merch is, I don't think anybody wants to buy anything that I've had to do with. So, hang on. McGinn, Villa, blocked. We probably should have some merch. We probably should sell some. But I don't know if there's any appetite for it, so I've held off on it. But it's something we're speaking about more recently. We're speaking about a website being built with a storefront on it and a few other bits and pieces. What happened last time with socks? Someone said, show us your socks. And I tried to, and I got a cramp. And it was pretty embarrassing, to be fair. And also, I wouldn't say no to an Adidas Nunez headband. I'll wear a headband. See, do you know what gets me about Nike, right? Look at the PSG stuff. Look at the crossover with the Jordan brand of stuff that PSG had. That's what Nike are capable of. But what do we get? We get LeBron James on his really poor logo, putting out the cheesiest crap I've ever seen. And it's just not the crossover we were hoping for. Look, LeBron's a living legend. No disrespect intended to the man. But the range of stuff has been terrible. And I look at PSG and just think of what could have been. You know? I'm a massive Air Jordan fan. I've got loads of Jordan hoodies and trainers. And yeah, that's what we could have had. But nah, we ended up with overpriced copy and paste crap. Petition to get Craig on the Adidas kit launch. Honestly, look, I don't know how well everybody knows in this industry and stuff, but a lot of the time channels get given free stuff. Like, I think some other Liverpool channels have been given Nike free kits from Nike every year to display, to show, to talk about. We've never got so much as a hi, how are you from Liverpool, the club, or Nike, and that's okay. You know, I'm not arrogant enough to expect it, but with Adidas, I'm going to be shameless. I am going to be hollering at Adidas to go, I'm your man. I'm your guy. Even during the Nike years, I was repping Adidas. So, yes, I think if anybody deserves a freebie or, you know, a little bit of love from Adidas, it's yours truly on that front. Mr. Ipswich Town said looking forward to going to Anfield next season. Oh, one sec. Villa on the attack. Oh my God, how did that not go in? How did they not score? Thank God they didn't, but oh my days. What the? Oh, lads. How did that not go in? Oh, he's had a mare. Squares it. There's two Villa players there, a yard out. And oh my days. We got lucky there, folks. That should have been 2-2. Basically, Leon Bailey skins us down the right-hand side, gets to the byline, puts it across goal. It goes past Alisson. So there's two Aston Villa players a yard out with nobody near them, and the first player, who I believe was their centre-back, Carlos, gets a touch, and it goes past Watkins and wide. You won't believe it until you see it. Honestly, oh my God. Wow, we got lucky there. I'll buy an Adidas shirt from this channel if they give you stuff. Boom. We love that. We love that, mate. Thank you. Oh, and sorry, back to our Ipswich fan. Sorry. That's what I was in the middle of before I got distracted. Looking forward to going to Anfield next season. Mate, it is a truly beautiful story that you guys are back up in the Prem. To go from League One back up, it's incredible. And the Ipswich Town story is the type of story that keeps and makes people love football. You know? Real, feel-good, genuine, brilliant story. And one of my uncles, my older uncles, is an Ipswich Town fan. But honestly, mate, it's great to have Ipswich back in the Prem. And well done. Sincerely well done, bro. It's a beautiful story. What's my favourite Liverpool moment during the Klopp era? Who did he just book? Elliot. He's a gimp. Well, Elliot did kick the ball away. Yep, he kicked the ball away. I mean, I don't like Simon Hooper, but he left him no choice. You should get Cartoon Craig t-shirts for sale. Half time. Remind me to talk about merch at half time because I have 2 ideas for it. But for now, let's concentrate on the game. Villa on the attack. Konza. Again, some good play down the right. Good block by Verge. Huge fan. Would love for you to read this out. Favourite player in the world. Who's my favourite player in the world? Messi. Yeah, Messi. And somebody else asked me a question that I didn't respond to again, which I apologise. They said, what's my favourite Jurgen Klopp memory? There's 2 that stand out to me. Most people will probably answer the Barcelona game, and that could very well be the right answer. But the one that really, 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 really makes my heart sing is the one when we scored that goal against Everton, where Pickford shit the bed and Origi stuck it in and Klopp ran on the pitch and chest bumped Alisson and Everton fans were losing their mind and it was amazing. It was like everything I want from a Liverpool manager in one moment. Just absolute shithousery of the highest order. That is beautiful. That to me is just one that I'll always love. I love Messi and Ronaldo, but Neymar will always be the most entertaining to watch. I hate Neymar, mate. For me, if you want to talk about the most entertaining to watch, the answer is Ronaldinho. You know, if you're Ronaldinho or Diego Maradona. But I guess you're talking about players still playing, right? Which is probably fair enough. For me, though, Maradona is my favourite player of all time. Then Leo Messi. But, you know, Ronaldinho's that guy, isn't he? If you want to be, like, entertained. Thank you for that amazing reply. I'm a fellow Irishman from Galway. Love your videos. Thanks again. Enjoy a pint on me. You're very kind, dude. Thank you. And I'm sincere in what I'm saying. Like, genuinely delighted. It's a great story. And it's the reason why we all love the sport so much. That, the Leicester City type thing, it's class, mate. So looking forward to having you back up. So, remember, somebody said my favourite Klopp moment, if I remember the question correctly. So, it wasn't if the question was what was my favourite moment in the Klopp era, that wasn't directly involving Jurgen, then it's either the 7-0 or the Barcelona game. But a moment that just involved Klopp, it was that moment with Aston when everyone was losing their minds and, you know, wanting Klopp to be banned. I loved it. Diaz to Trent. Strike! Ooh, there was movement on that, I tell you. Drifts just wide of the post. JJ Okocha had some techs as well. Yeah, he was class to watch. I just think, for me, Ronaldinho was just... Maybe it was the smile. I don't know. But there was something about Ronaldinho, man, that was just... It just looked like he loved every moment of being on a football pitch. Ooh! Villa will probably feel like they should have done better with that. Diaby slipped through. Alisson comes... Let's see, was he onside? Again, we give the ball away. And again... It's, I think, Kwanzaa. Diaby goes through then and skies his shot, but not good enough in possession there from us again. A simple square 2 or 3 yard pass intercepted and almost cost us an equaliser. Ash said Lucio said he wants to stay. And I hope he does, Ash. I genuinely hope he does. But I think I have to put context to this conversation as well. He said he wanted to stay to the official Liverpool website, you know, when asked about it. So I would never expect a different answer. But either way, I hope he does want to stay. I think I missed my previous super chat. Sorry, Tom. I very well could have, bro. Let me scroll up. There it is, Tom. Sorry, you're correct. I did. Who do I think is getting promoted from the Championship playoff? Leeds. And the two first legs were both dull as dishwater, weren't they? 0-0. Leeds or Southampton, I think will get through. I would say Leeds. I hope Leeds get back up as well, because, you know, we do have that enjoyment of both not wanting Manchester United to win anything. So one of my favourite memories of recent years was being in the at Headingley for the Warrington-Lara fight. And all of a sudden, a chorus of "Stand Up If You Hate Man U" start going around Headingley, and I enjoyed every minute of that. So yeah, I like Leeds to come back up. Craig, hear me out. When Thiago was fit, the most satisfying player to watch on the pitch. Look, mate, I'm a self-professed Thiago sexual. I love Thiago Alcantara. So you're not going to get much of a fight from me. He made football look easy. But unfortunately, the injuries didn't work out well. Would I take Unai Emery at Liverpool? Yes, I would have. No hope of it happening once you settled into the Villa job, because he's doing a great job. But yes, incredibly good coach. Right, go on, boys. Diaz now. He did Salah dirty. There. Diaz... He put too much weight on the pass. All he had to do, and he had a huge margin for error, was a simple outside of the foot pass into Mo's path, and Mo had a clear through run on goal. But he too much on it, and it drove Mo wide and allowed the Aston Villa to... Look at Mo's bursting a gut here to get into position, and Diaz just overhits it. Terrible pass. And from that point, it was asking too much of Mo to be able to make something out of it. But Mo was busting a gut there to break out, and it was just a poor pass from Lucho. 5 minutes added on at the end of the first half, my friends. 5 minutes. Top 3 favourite Liverpool players of all time. Love your vids. Oh, hang on. Let me just deal with this attack. Oh, thankfully we cleared it. Top 3 Liverpool players of all time. I can't rank them in order for you because Fowler, Gerrard, Suarez. Yeah, Fowler, Gerrard, Suarez. I feel confident saying that. Now remember, I'm not necessarily saying they're the best of all time. They've just been ones that I very much enjoyed watching. And Robbie Fowler is my favourite ever Liverpool player. Gotta love Darwin though. Never know if he'll headbutt somebody again or score a worldie. Either way, gotta support him. You're doing boss, mate. Thank you, Welsh Dragon. And look, I'm not ready to give up on Darwin yet. You know, I've been frustrated with him at times, but I think one more season with a new coach, you know, as long as he wants to stay. Opinions on Arne Slot. Honestly, I'm excited. I really like how much he wants to come and manage Liverpool. I don't know for certain what way it's going to work out, but I think we're going to continue to enjoy a good brand of football. I'm quietly confident he'll do well, but you know, there is a lot of change going on, so we need to be patient as well. But yeah, I'm excited by it. Hey pal, how's you and the missus? We're good, thank you, bro. Thank you, Layla. All good here. Hope all is good with you. No, Bobby. Not in the top 3 of all time. No. But I love Bobby. I mean, again, my Bobby painting's just over there, but not in the top 3. When he pulled his hamstring celebrating. That was brilliant as well, Neil. And thank you for your membership, mate, for being with us 2 months. Bobby, top 5. Yes. I would say Bobby and then Alisson would probably round out my top 5. Yeah, so if I had to go top 5, I'd probably say Fowler top, Gerrard second, Suarez third, Firmino fourth, Alisson fifth. That would probably round out my list if I had to pick 5. But then again, like, I'm forgetting Sammy Hippier, John Barnes, so many other wonderful players. Fernando Torres. We've been blessed with great players. I love Pepe Reina as well. Worst player you've ever seen? Worst Liverpool player? Oh God. God. Worst Liverpool player I've ever seen. Paul Konchesky? Maybe. Don't really remember much about Sean Dundee, who a lot of people mention. Paul Konchesky was all kinds of crap. Andre Voronin was really terrible as well. Chuck Norris lookalike. Or the Van Damme lookalike, actually, sorry. I mean, some great shouts in the chat as well from people. I thought Poulsen was alright, you know. I don't think he was great, but I thought Christian Poulsen was okay. Salah, go on, Mo. Oh, you left it too long. Why would you play the ball? What, that drives me demented. There was a ball through and he delayed it because he could see that the player ran offside, and then he continues to play the ball, scoops it over the top, ball gets played across and Mo misses from 2 yards, but it doesn't matter because it was offside and it's half time. I mean, I don't understand why they played that pass. I think it was Gakpo. You could see he was offside, delayed it, and then when he went more offside, played the pass. Anyway, it is half time, and it is Liverpool who go in with a 2-1 lead at half time. No Aldo. Not in my favourites, no. But what I would say to you, Stephen, is if I could interview one former Liverpool player, it would be John Aldridge. I love John Aldridge. I love how he carries himself. I love how honestly he speaks. I love the enthusiasm he has for the club, for Ireland, obviously. And I really, really do love Aldo. Yeah. Aldo's somebody I'd love to speak with on the channel. I'd love to have a monthly segment with John Aldridge on the channel. I'd happily pay for that. I love him. But no, he wouldn't be in my list of favourites of Liverpool times. I'm being honest with the 5 I picked. Don't forget to talk about merch. Yes, so my idea for Anfield Agenda merch is twofold. Idea number 1, Anfield Agenda FC. What I mean by that is, let's imagine, for argument's sake, an Adidas logo with the Anfield Agenda badge on it, and we just an Adidas jersey with the Anfield Agenda badge on it, an Adidas polo with the So one idea I have is Anfield Agenda FC kind of stuff, higher end, bit more expensive, but like really good, nice stuff. The other side of stuff is your fun t-shirts, your no Newlon, no party, your shenanigans, your I don't know, loads of other phrases that we have. And then them priced at about 15 quid, you know, stuff like that. So some cheaper stuff and then some higher end stuff. That's what I'd like to do, and have it as Anfield Agenda FC and then whatever we call the other stuff. So that's the idea for me behind the merchandise. But I don't know if the channel's at a size yet where we can justify trying to sell lines of merchandise and stuff, you know. It's, I don't know. Can we get one with a picture of Craig? Dude, nobody wants my face on a product. Yeah, nobody wants my face on a product. That's not happening. Oh yeah, whoop whoop, definitely. Whoop whoop's that. Like, we've loads of little funny ideas. Like, Connor's always had this great idea of like a Newlon comic book type of thing. We do have some ideas, but you know, we're a 3-man team, and it's difficult to get everything done when, like, we're building something along with our friends at Lineup Builder that nobody else in the industry has. Nobody. You're going to see improvements in the summer and at the start of next season that nobody else has. We're going to be able to we're going to innovate in the industry. We've invested in technology that is being built to our spec at the moment, and it's really exciting, and I'm so proud of the guys at Lineup Builder and Ben and Connor who've been liaising with them. And you're going to see this stuff for the Euros and then for next season, some stuff that you won't see on other channels, and I'm really proud of it. Pictures of Craig to keep the muggers and women away. Now, you had me up until the women. Dude, you might not know this, but, I mean, look at these eyes. Find me a 42-year-old man with this skin. I do alright, you know. I'm the housewife's favourite. So, I've never had a problem with the ladies. You know, I'm married to an amazing one, but you're okay with the mugger thing. But, you know, I do alright with the ladies. I've got game. Who am I supporting for the Euros? I don't think I'll be supporting anyone. Yeah, you know what? Ireland obviously aren't in there, so I won't be supporting anybody, but I'll be interestingly watching. So, thoughts on tonight's game. Let's have a look at the statistics, as you can see on the screen there now. Again, thanks to our friends at Lineup Builder. So, possession. Liverpool have had 58% possession to Aston Villa's 42%. 6 shots for Liverpool, 2 on target, resulting in 2 goals, even though one of those was an own goal. 8 shots for Aston Villa, 1 on target, that being their goal. Corners, 2 for Villa, 1 for Liverpool. Total passes, Liverpool with 306 passes in the first half to Aston Villa's 224. What's this one? Possession, or passing accuracy, 90% for Liverpool, 86% for Villa. Fouls, or is that tackles? I need better eyesight. Tackles, 5 for Villa, 10 for Liverpool. And expected goals, Liverpool have an XG of 1.17, but we've scored 2, which is beautiful. I love outperforming an XG. And Villa have an XG of 1.64 because of that miss that, if you haven't seen it yet, you'll never understand how they didn't score from it. But, yes, so that is where we're at half-time. I'd play Dom left wing. I think Diaz has and needed passes. I think it could get the best out of Dom in the second half. Dom left wing. I play Darwin left wing if I was to make a change. Diaz has been a little bit frustrating. I can't lie. I'm not saying he hasn't contributed other parts of his game, but some sloppy passing from him. And Mo should have had a goal. Diaz should have set Mo up and he overhit it. 4.2k watching, but only 1.5k likes. Come on, guys. Yes, please do. If you haven't subscribed, we'd love you to subscribe. And also, do hit that subscribe button. We are 483 now subscribers away from 261,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Also, got to give a little mention to our sponsors today. Don't forget, you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping. That is 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20. Whether it's the Performance Package 5.0 Ultra, the Beard Hedger Pro Kit, or just the Lawnmower 5.0, our friends at Manscaped have got you covered as always. 20% off and free shipping. And don't forget, as my wife has already attributed to, it works for ladies as well. That miss from Diego Carlos had a 0.99 xG, said James. It was some miss, mate. It was some miss. Tops Mood said, love the streams, Craig. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you. Do I rate Ange Postecoglou? I do. In many terms. I like his straight talking nature. I like the way his teams play football, albeit, yes, the defensive side probably could be shored up a little bit. But yeah, all in all, I do. I think Ange Postecoglou has been great for the Premier League. Unai Emery, another great coach as well. How's my wife's training been? Oh, I think I've told you guys, but of course, maybe not everyone. She did make it through the full 3 weeks, mate. Long story, but gist of it is, one of the ladders weighed more than my wife, and she didn't want to put anybody or herself in danger, so she did make it through the 3rd week. She has already reapplied and is working with a personal trainer to build up her upper body strength to try and get back in, because she's one determined lady. So yeah, I really appreciate you asking, and I hope I've got better news down the line for her, but she is currently working her backside off to make sure she can get that upper body strength required for that part of the job. So that's where we're at with that one. But my daughter did get a job today, which I'm delighted about as well. If we have a great transfer window and win the league next season, who gets more credit, Edwards or Slot? If you win the league, the manager gets the credit, in my eyes. Full stop. Edwards will, of course, and no, not Edwards, more probably Hughes, because he'll be doing more of the day-to-day kind of stuff. But look, if we win the league, I don't care who gets the credit, mate. Players, the manager, the data lads, doesn't matter. If we win the league, we win the league, and credit all around. What do I think of Gakpo so far? I think he's had a good game. I think Cody Gakpo is growing into Liverpool Football Club, and yeah, I'm glad people have got off his back. I'm in AA on a t-shirt. Craig's head is the beer sign. I like it. I like it, Didinho. Sabrina, we've been robbed. Yeah, call the police. We've been robbed. Also, another t-shirt we could go with is, are you Craig curious? Brilliant. Glad to see your daughter got the job. Good luck. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. She rang me today. She was so happy, mate. It was lovely. It was a lovely moment. Zidane go. Zidane's amazing. Zidane as a footballer, incredible. Went up even further in my expectation when he headbutted Materazzi in the chest after he insulted his family, or his mother, I think it was, maybe. But yeah, Zidane, brilliant. Craig, the most disliked Liverpool player ever was El Hadj Diouf. Oh yeah, he was one piece of work, mate. Absolutely. Do you know what? I don't even want to put a word on it, because I don't think I can use a strong enough word without getting in trouble. But he was not deserving or befitting to even be mentioned as a footnote in Liverpool's history. just not a nice guy at all, in my opinion. Yeah. Who's holding off the contract talk? Is it Trent or the club? From my understanding, it's the club, Stevie boy. So the briefings were the club, of course, needed to put in the structure before the new coach. So it was bringing back Michael Edwards. Then it was putting Richard Hughes in place. Now, obviously, we've seen Julian Ward is coming back in. The guy from Benfica has come across as well. So that structure needed to be put in place. The coach coming in Arne Slot as well, and some of his backroom team. And then you go for the negotiations. Now, I don't disagree with the methodology of what they've done there, but I do disagree with it being this long before Trent's been dealt with. That should have happened last year, at the end of last season, or early in this season. I don't like that they've let Trent get down to the last year now at the end of this season. It just doesn't sit well with me. It's an unnecessary risk, in my opinion. Unless Trent has said to them that this is getting sorted out, lads. Don't worry about it. You know, I know you've got stuff to do. And I hope that's the case, but it certainly only invites interest from the likes of Real Madrid or other clubs. Remember, Bruno Cheru was the next Zidane. Yep. I remember Bruno Cheru, all right. Didn't his brother also play in France? Did I see the John Fury headbutt? I did see John Fury headbutting the smallest member of the Usyk team. I didn't see him headbutting Joe Egan when Joe Egan's been calling him out non-stop. Doesn't seem to have anything to say to that, but Spartans and Warriors, when he's headbutting people half of his size, I don't need to say anything. Whatever I'm saying, you probably think already. That is, one, in my opinion, incredibly disrespectful to your hosts, the people of Saudi Arabia, who have put a lot of money together and brought that fight together. And I have my own takes on other things, but you're respectful to a country you're in and you visit. And look, don't like John Fury. Don't like him at all. Don't like anything that he brings to anything. I just don't like him. And this is the week where we have the first time in four-belt era a world undisputed heavyweight title fight with the eyes of the world on it. You know, both fighters have behaved absolutely fine. We're trying to attract the next generation of fans to boxing, and this type of carry-on is not befitting of the event and the build-up and what it is, the culmination of life's work for everybody involved. And it's pathetic. It's pathetic. Headbutting somebody half your size for what? What point are you trying to prove? Again, if he wants to go around and say he's hard man this or hard man that, answer Joe Egan, who's been calling him out for quite a while. Very quiet on that front. So I have no time for him. I don't know him personally. I wouldn't disrespect anybody's family or anybody else, but I was asked a direct question, and I think it's pathetic. Looks like the 5+ points PGMOL took off us and the 3 they were given to our rivals made the difference at the end. I hope they get their act together next season. Will be better than 2 new signings. The PGMOL have been terrible this year across the board. Yes, we've been shafted, but I think when we speak about the PGMOL, we need to start removing tribalism from the conversation. Because if we want change, if we want real systematic change and improvements, we can't be divisive. We need to come together as fans and all want the same thing, which is a better standard of officiating, which I think we deserve. So, yeah, PGMOL's officials have been very poor right the way through this season on numerous occasions, impacting a lot of clubs. And yes, of course, that some of them were ours, but ultimately not good enough. Just not good enough. Right, we're about to get underway with the second half. Again, It's been brought to you thanks to our friends at Manscaped. You can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our code Anfield20 at checkout. And we are underway with the second half. Where do we get the name Anfield Agenda? So we used to have another podcast with a different name. And we were in John Lennon Airport, me and Connor, and we were having a coffee. And I said to him, do you think we should change the name, mate? It's not very Liverpool obvious or Liverpool centric. So we said yeah, and then we start, just spitballing names. And then I don't know, I can't remember, genuinely can't remember if it was him or I that said Anfield Agenda. So then we start searching social media to see if we could get the accounts, and we could. So it was done very quickly. It was done in the space of about 10 minutes, and Connor got some of the social media accounts while he was in the toilet in John Lennon Airport, and I got the others while I was sitting there drinking the coffee, and that was it. It was done quickly. What do we create our lineups on? I don't know. I don't do them. I'm not trying to pawn you off, mate. Ben and Connor take care of all of that side of the business. I have no input in it. How do you get the stats up on screen there? Again, I don't want to give away a lot of the secrets, but a lot of the stuff we do is code that's written for us and that we've invested in. Again, supported by our friends at Lineup Builder as well. But the guys work away in the background to update those stats manually. That's how hard Connor and Ben work in the background while I'm on here waffling away. Right, anyway, look. We're underway, as I said, 2 minutes in, free kick to Liverpool. I'm going to sync up now, 47 minutes, 1 second. So we're at 47, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Me and my son have got 2 tickets to see it in Liverpool. See you there, Craig. Me and my son are Aspies, but sociable. It'll be nice to meet you. Well, you're meeting a fellow Aspie, as you know, Matthew, and I'm very grateful to you, mate, for getting the tickets. I can't wait for you both to come along. And if you do need anything by way of any sensory help or anything like that, if you'd like to come into the venue beforehand to get settled in, 3-1! Jarell Kwanzaa! Yes, Jarell! Yes, Jarell! 3-1! Towering Jarell Kwanzaa header, looped into the far corner. Well done, Jarell. Well done. You can see what it meant to him as well. Fair play. We were a little bit critical of him for the Villa goal, but credit where it's due. He's gone on to have a very good game. And this, he's onside as well. Delighted for him. Delighted for him. Kisses the bar on the way in. Keeper didn't even move. That, my friends, is sexual. That, my friends, is how you score a header. That, my friends, is what you want your centre-backs doing. Take a bow, Jarell. That is class. Look at that. He leapt like a salmon from the River Boyne and just babooey into the goal. 3-1. Magical. Beautiful. Take a bow. Absolutely amazing. Great goal, Jarell Kwanzaa. 3-1 Liverpool. That was a very satisfying header. So yeah, well in. What were we talking about before that? Oh yes, our friends who were coming to the show. Yeah, so if you need, for instance, mate, or you want to come in a little bit earlier and settle in. I know, my own son, as an example, would like to go in early and make sure that they're okay sensory wise and stuff like that. So if there's anything like that you need, please let us know, and we're more than happy to accommodate and help you guys out with that. David Long, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC. What platform do we use? OBS, mate. We use OBS for our streaming, and we always have done, actually, to be fair. From day one, we've been using OBS, which is free. I'm sure you're all aware of it. Open broadcast system. It's free to use. It's brilliant. I think even the source is an open code source, I think. But yeah, OBS. Do, 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 do. 5 minutes gone in the second half, and the Reds are 3-1 up away from home. As Connor or Ben said, is a reverse 7-2 on the cards? I don't know. Why did I get to this comment? Welsh Dragon said Adidas Darwin headband. I've done that one. Good, just making sure I didn't miss a super chat. Do you know what though? We're beating Villa here, but sincerely, if there are any Villa fans in our chat, I want you guys to get Champions League football. I do. I hope, and I'm sure you will, get the results you need, whether that's Manchester City beating Spurs tomorrow, which I don't really want, because I do want Arsenal to win the league ahead of City, because I despise City, but I hope Villa get the Champions League place. I have nothing but respect for your club, and yeah, I hope you get there. I mean, Villa have scored, but Liverpool are calling for offside here. I haven't seen a replay yet. Let's have a look. Offside. It's not going to stand. It's offside. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Once Bailey touches that ball, that's the end of it. It's offside. I don't know what they're checking possible offside for. This should take half a second. Don't need to draw any lines on this. You can tell with the naked eye. I mean, oh, Van Dijk on the far side. Sorry. Maybe we are playing him on the near side. Sorry, it is closer than I thought. Sorry, that's my bad. Let's see. Bailey's getting angry. No, he's off. It's closer than I thought, but he's offside. Yeah, he is off. Confirmed off, but way closer than I thought initially. Trent was the one, actually. I think I said Van Dijk. My apologies. It was Trent who was close, but oof. If Bailey had left that ball for his teammate, they would have had a goal. If Bailey hadn't have touched that and he left it for his teammate, offside, no goal, confirmed. Yeah, if he had left that for the teammate, I don't know which one it was, run alongside him, that goal would have stood. And Bailey even paused. He knew he was off. I think, is it Diaby running behind him? If he leaves that for Diaby there, that would have been a goal. Bailey and Watkins having a little go at each other there. Alisson, what are you doing, dude? Oh, Keystone Cop stuff again. It's Alisson this time. We get away with it, but nah, lads, stop messing about. Alisson with a poor pass, and then it's some more Keystone Cops defending until eventually, I think it was Trent. Let's have a look. Alisson plays it off Watkins. Then the balls come across. Villa move it. And yes, it's Trent, I believe, who comes back with a clearance. Oh, well in Trent. I mean, God almighty, lads. Thumbnails say 3-1. Yes, and that might be because the score is 3-1. That was Alisson needs to wake up. That was too lackadaisical there from Alisson. What does Keystone Cops mean? A a calamity, a mess, a joke. I don't know what other ways to describe it. Shambolic is probably the fairest way. I still think there's more goals in this game though, because Villa are just going to keep pouring forward because they want to get a positive result, obviously, to try and make sure that they can seal that Champions League place. But from our perspective, just nothing stupid here. You know, don't sit back too much. Don't defend too deep. Don't just welcome the pressure on. Do you know what? I'm going to say it. This is a situation I think Darwin Núñez should be brought off the bench for. Because if we are indeed going to be defending a little bit deep, well, having Darwin as a potential counter-attacking force, I think would be beneficial. So I wouldn't mind seeing Darwin come on. Yes, but Chetic is on the bench, mate. He is. Whew. Do I think Alisson has checked out? No. I think it was just a sloppy pass. I mean, I wouldn't overanalyze it. Yeah, it was just a sloppy pass. Nah, that wasn't a pass back, lads. The lads are trying to claim a pass back. It wasn't really. Relationship advice. Be funny, be respectful. And one thing that's always kept me in good standing with the missus is, and I can't speak for everyone, and I'm not saying this works everywhere, but I never allow my missus to walk by me without giving her a little tap on the ass to say, you've still got it, and I still want it. Yes, but that's me. I'm a little bit cheeky and she knows that, so be respectful, make your partner laugh, and let them know that they still do it for you. But you remember, I'm Irish, and we talk to each other very straight, you know. So me and my wife can be screaming, "You're a this, you're a that, you're a whatever," and then just burst into laughter. You know, some people have heard the way we interact over the years and just think, "Oh my god, that's really harsh and disrespectful." Nah, we're just Irish. I look like the ref. I'm not, dude. That's just not true. I don't look anything like Hooper. I'm good bald. Robbo has a niggle, mate, a niggle, which has ruled him out today, but he should be okay. McAllister, is he on? Diaz squares it. I think the flag's gone up. Yeah, flag's up. I haven't seen a replay of it yet. Kwanzaa scored the third, by the way. Yeah, he's off. Diaz went a little bit too early. Diaz went too early. He was offside. Who put the ball in the net, by the way? Was it Salah or was it Elliott that put the ball in the net in the end? Are the VAR lads getting paid by the second today or something like that? Because they seem to be taking very long over these decisions that you can see with the naked eye. Eventually the offside flag goes up. They're taking too long for these decisions. Craig, do you know how many tickets are left the Liverpool show? I have no idea, mate. Still trying to get money to it, but it may take a while. As I said to you, just reach out to us and we can. There is a pot of money there for people who want to come to the show but are in a bit of a pickle financially. So just email me, contact@anfieldagenda.com, and we will turn that. We'll sort that out for you, no problem. And no, I don't know how many tickets are left because I haven't got the updates yet. The Cardiff show, we're selling the tickets ourselves, so I know exactly, how many are sold and who's bought them and whatnot. But for the Liverpool show, they're only on sale, I think, a day and a half, so I've no updates. I don't know if I've sold 1 or 5 or 20, haven't got a clue. But what I will say is, don't worry about the money side of it. Email me, I got you, don't worry. Right, 3-1, half an hour left to go, and this is Jurgen Klopp's last away game, not that you need reminding, as Liverpool manager. How much is a ticket? For the Liverpool show, it's £15, £15. I think there's a £1.50 processing fee on it, I think. The Cardiff show tickets are £15. There's no processing fee, and you can get 4 tickets for £50. We call it a family ticket, but if you and 3 of your mates want to go, I'd get that ticket. So yeah, 50 quid for 4 tickets, or £15, 1.5 per ticket for Cardiff and Liverpool. And there are last 2 live shows. End of. After we've got Belfast on the 31st of May. Tickets are still on sale for that on Ticketmaster. And then the other 2 shows, they're the last shows I'm ever doing as live shows. So, yeah, if you want to come along, hope to see it. And the other 2 are both Cardiff, Liverpool are all ages events. Belfast is over 18. Are they on Ticketmaster? Which ones? Only Belfast tickets are on Ticketmaster. The other ones, the link's pinned to the top of the chat or in the description. Yeah, so as I said, link is pinned to the top of the chat. All our show tickets are available via that link. Why did we not get the lines like the Diaz goal looked onside? I thought it looked offside, to be honest with you, Benjamin. Don't know why we didn't see the lines. That's a more than reasonable request. But for me, it did look offside. Is it first come, first serve for seeding? Yes, they're all what's the phrase that they use? Unreserved seating, yes. But if there are any reasons why you would like to sit in a specific area, or you have sensory issues or anything like that, we will absolutely do our very best to accommodate you in any way that we can. Throw into Liverpool. Villa still pushing. McGinn turning into Bruno, complaining constantly, said Benny. Why is it my last ever shows? I suffer really badly with stage fright, and leading up to shows, I don't sleep well. It takes a lot out of me. Yeah, it's nothing to do with anything other than me. I just wanted to do them because I wanted to challenge myself. But yeah, I really suffer with anxiety and stuff about being on a stage and being that vulnerable in front of a group of people. It scares the bejesus out of me, so that's why. Craig, you have bots. No, we don't. We don't have any chat bots, alright, mate. So we've got 2 people working hard in the background, in Ben and Connor, who are posting stuff, but we don't have bots. Craig, what was your favourite Ireland shirt under Jack Charlton? Oh, you Italian 90, 100%. Love the Italian 90 shirts, home and away. Thoughts on the League of Ireland? I think it's come on leaps and bounds, and I'm glad to see attendance is going up, and I'm glad to see investment into upgrading some stadiums, and I hope it's a continued path in the right direction. Yeah, Standard of football is good as well. Now, look, I don't get to watch a lot of it, but certainly better than when I was growing up. What's the email address to contact again? It is, contact at AnfieldAgenda.com. Contact at AnfieldAgenda.com. Why is the Belfast show over 18? Venue. It's not down to me. It's the venue's licensing laws. Kirk said, Craig, my son's been referred for an autism assessment. Can't believe there's a 3-year wait. I know, Kirk. It's annoying, bro. We went private for our son's assessment, but we sold stuff to pay for it. I sold a framed Gerrard shirt. I sold a car I had at the time. Now, when I say a car, it was a banger because I had no money. And we managed to scrape together the money with some help as well from my wife's parents to get Lucas diagnosed privately. But I hate that families have to go through what you mentioned there, Kirk, because you're told all the time, mate, early intervention. And I see the benefit that Lucas getting diagnosed early and getting the early intervention from preschool and schooling. It changed his life. So I feel you, man. It's difficult and it's disgusting that there's a waiting list that long for any child to get an assessment. Villa on the attack. Ooh, side netting. How much do they cost then? I think when we got ours all in, including the reports and a few other things, I think it was just under $3,000. If my memory's right now, I'm going back 7 or 8 years at this point, So I think it was about 2,800, something like that. Gomez into the left channel. I'm surprised we haven't seen Klopp look to the bench yet, but go on, Cody. A little bit slack, lads. Diaz has not had a good game today, lads. I wouldn't mind seeing Diaz off and Darwin on. Also wouldn't mind seeing Bajcetic get a few more minutes. Oh, cool. Connor just sent me a message saying some more Cardiff tickets have been sold. So thank you to everyone that's getting the tickets. I can't wait to come and see you. And by the way, of all the venues, Cardiff is amazing. Like, if you haven't, Google the Richard Burton Theatre. It is amazing. Villa on the attack again. Yes! Well done, Joe. Comes back. Wins the free. Leon Bailey's whining quite a bit today, isn't he? I think once you've done the event, you'll love it and it'll become an annual one. I've done one already, Andrew. We did one in Dublin last August at the Sugar Club. And like you said, after the event, I absolutely loved meeting everybody. But during the event, I was on autopilot. I don't feel I've done myself justice. So that's kind of why I've wanted to do 3 more, just to put right what I think I did wrong. Villa again. Oh, good save, Ali. Good save, but again, not great defending. Block. Come on, boys. Villa are pushing and pushing. Right, Lucho. Here we are. Transition right side. That's a yellow, ref. All day. Alan said you can access occupational therapy and a few other services while you wait for a diagnosis. Defo worth using them. Absolutely, Alan. Anything that you can get access to, mate. Anything that will help in any way, as you said, definitely worth trying whatever you can. McGinn gets the yellow for that. So we're almost at the 70-minute mark. It is Liverpool 3, Villa 1. Remember what my score prediction was, folks? During the week, I went 3-2 to Liverpool in my preview. What's this I'm reading? Apparently I missed the super chat. 1 second. Let me get back up. Sorry, I missed the super chat. I'm trying to find. No. What was it? That relationship post would have been perfect ad for Manscaped. Sorry about that, missing that one, mate. And thank you to Zach, mate. Thank you, Zach, for that one. Said, thoughts on baseball? I love the day in, day out soap opera of it, similar to football. My favourite team is Cincinnati Reds, not the Red Sox. I don't know anything about baseball, mate. It seems pretty boring to me whenever I've tried to tune in and watch it. Elliot to Salah. Go on, Mo. Hit it. Joe. Back out to Harvey Elliott. Ball dinked in, looking for Cody. A little bit too close to Emi Martinez. A tradition watching Liverpool with you, top man. You know what? You know how proud that makes me, mate, to hear things like that. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you for to everybody for your support. I love this channel. I love our community so much. It really does mean a lot to me on a personal level. Salah again. Bit of a lax days ago ball there. Give hockey a try if you want. You might dig on that. NFL, I love. Absolutely love it. Look, if I'm not watching football, I'm usually watching boxing, to be honest with you. Or a bit of tennis. Still no change. Oh, hang on. It's going to be Gravenberg o'clock by the looks of it. And yes, I did rob that from Ushin. Thank you, Ushin, in the chat. It looks like Gravenberg's ready to come on all right. Miami Dolphins. Didn't Odell Beckham just sign a contract with the Dolphins as well? I mean, Tua's going to have some fun there with him as an option, as well as Tyreek Hill, of course. Tyreek Hill's so much fun to watch. Right, here we go. Quadruple change. Don't say quadruple, Craig. Oh, you'll get in trouble. Don't say it. Yes. Quadruple change coming on. So we're going to see Gravenberg. We're going to see Darwin. We're going to see Soboslai. And I can't remember the other one. I missed one. Jones. Yes, Jones. Spot on, Ironhead. That's the one. Good ball over the top. Elliott to Salah. Again, too easy, Mo. Somebody should have given him a shout, but he was brushed off that too easily. Craig is literally a beggar. Good man. And begging. That's it. Give me your money, all of you, please, immediately. Mate, I get you hide behind a fake name and you don't like me or whatever, but fuck you, in all honesty, pal. Do you know, I don't care what you think of me. You're irrelevant in my lifestyle, in my grand scheme of things. You don't know me. You've never met me. You talk shit about me because you ain't me. So, whatever. It must be really sad being that worked up and angry about somebody you don't know. Somebody who's, been through stuff you wouldn't be able to cope with and come out on the other side. Sucks being you, mate, honestly. I feel sympathy for you that I'm that much in your head that you're coming into streams to talk about me. I hope whatever it is that's hurt you in life gets better and you feel less bitter someday. Come on, boys. Clearances. Again, Villa are getting a little bit frustrated here, which I like, as the away team. Oh, and by the way, just to clear up, beg for what? Beg for what? I work. This is work. I don't beg for anything. I've never asked anybody to give me anything. I've earned and grafted and clawed my way with consistency, with personality, with perseverance, with a great community, with a good team, and most importantly, with good content. So I don't need to beg. I'm doing all right, you know, and I'm happy. So as I said, mate, whatever hurt you, I'm sorry, and I hope that bitterness goes away from you. But concern yourself with how you're getting on in life. You let him get to you. No, I didn't. I'm just responding, mate. Have I not got a response? Or have I not got a right to respond to anything? You know, should I put up with shit from idiots? No. We got the changes anyway. Elliot off, Gravenberch on. That's change number 1. Taking the bait. Well, you're banned. Yeah, so sorry. Diaz for Jones, Elliot for Gravenberch, and I missed the other substitutions because I was banning somebody from the chat. Sorry. Gravenberch. Where are you? Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Little 1-2. Szoboszlai, Salah, reverse ball. Szoboszlai came to a tight area right side. This is one of those passes I've been talking about with Mo for ages. That ball. That slide rule pass. I've tried to describe this many times on streams. But that pass there from Mo, that is one of my favourite aspects that he's added to his game in recent years. It's that little slide rule reverse ball in. And Szoboszlai tried to lift it over the keeper, made the save, but lovely little bit of play there from Szoboszlai and from Mo. Am I doing watch-alongs for the Euros? Yes, we will be doing ones that involve the Liverpool players. So just one really quick thing. You know when people say, because there's a break and play, don't take the bait, don't react. I look at the world differently. You might say, and could be correct to say, Craig, don't take the bait. I don't want to live in the world where that's the answer. The answer should be, don't be a dickhead. That should be the answer. It shouldn't always be on everybody else to change my behaviour because of an asshole. It should be on us as a world, a community, to pinpoint the asshole and remove him. So I get what you're all saying, but that's the lazy way in life. We can't always just be told to take the high road when people have freedom to speak about you, whomever or however they want. We should be able to go, no, that's not right. That's not respectful. That's not the way you deal with people. So I get it, but you have to understand my perspective on this as well. I don't see the world in the way of just ignore everything. I think people need to learn respect. And some people's parents seem to have failed them in that regard. And I can't help them. But I do get and appreciate where you're coming from. But it shouldn't always be on everybody else to take the high road. I work with special needs children, and the fact that you and the team are so proactive in accommodating those with sensory issues and such is a good thing to hear. Seem like a top man, real positive force. I've learned a lot, Nathan, from my own son. And I've learned a lot about myself since my own diagnosis. And I've got to be honest with you, bro. I was very ignorant to autism and sensory issues until it affected our lives. And now, of course, I want to try in any small way we can to help improve situations for people who are coming to see us. Or, you know, if we can make small changes to help people, why wouldn't we, you know? But thank you. And you're doing great work, and I hope you continue to do it, and I hope it's rewarding work. So do I care? Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes, mate, stuff does hurt me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a robot. Sometimes I see a comment and, yeah, it cuts deep sometimes. Ooh, unlucky. Yeah, sometimes it does, especially when it's stuff about my parents or stuff like that. Like I've got emails with people saying you should do what your parents did and kill yourself. You know, that type of stuff. No matter how thick-skinned you are, it does hurt. The best example of that pass was the one where United where Gakpo chips it in. Lovely. Yes, great shout, Basim. Great shout. I love that about Mo's game. That and again, that was the best way I could describe it to you, was that slide rule pass. How do I rate Diaz's game so far? Gonna be honest with you, mate, I'm not impressed today with Lucho. A lot more frustration. He's gotten into some good areas, but the final action, whether it be the pass or the movement's not being right for me. I'm not impressed today with Lucho. I'm just trying to be honest. I'm not trying to hate. I don't think he's been great today. I like that, Alan said. Some people's parents should have swallowed. Coming in here moaning, bitching. I've been here since the early days. For the highs and the lows. Anfield Agenda is a family. Don't like it. Feck off. Thank you, Alan. You've probably said it better than I could have, mate. He's done some running. Always. One thing, Keith, I'll never say against Diaz is the work rate, mate. He works his backside off. On the attack again now, left side with Gravenberch. Darwin. Good turn. Now it's about the pass. Trent, don't hit it. Oh, do hit it. What a save. Woo. I love that. Did you see that? From Trent. Lovely. I'm here, don't hit it. Dude hits a great strike and then forces Emi Martinez to a save. Left peg as well. I mean, it was one for the cameras from Emi Martinez, but left peg from Trent as well. Nice. Yeah, Trent even looked surprised. Like, there's John Barnes. Always good to see him. New subscriber, welcome in from broke to millionaire, mate. Welcome in. Great to have you with us. That chip back to Ali from Nunez. Brainless. Sorry, said Whitehammer. Thank you for your super chat, mate. Appreciate you as always. Soboslai out to Trent. Trent ball in, but no one there. Villa now looking to counter. We should have enough bodies back to cover this. Watkins now pulls into the left channel. Quick question, actually, while we're playing Villa and talking about Villa. What do you guys make of the Castor kits? Because I don't really like them. And obviously Ireland now are Castor as well. Villa, Castor. I don't like the Castor kits. And I've heard from people who support clubs that wear them that the quality of them when they've bought them hasn't been great. So interested just to see what... And I think the logo looks like a flying vagina. Again, no... well, I can't say no offence intended because it kind of was. But yeah, to me it looks like a flying vagina. Even though it was started by two Scouse brothers, I believe. People are just cruel, said Ace and Tino. I agree. The asses need to be called out. Can't tell you how much this stream when I have an awful day teaching. Thank you, mate. And it's always lovely to see you in. Not a big fan of them, said EverChicken78. Opinions on Nunez deleting all his posts of Liverpool. Goal 3-2. Duran with the goal. Good finish. Let's have a look at it. Passing out from the back. McAllister takes a heavy touch. Again. How many times do I have to say this? We are our own worst enemy. This time it was a heavy touch from McAllister. allowed the ball to be taken off him. Then eventually it falls to Duran and he buries it into the corner and there's nothing Alisson can do about that. And it's 3-2. And again, it comes from us messing around at the back. Darwin now on the counter. Strike forces Emi Martinez into a save, who keeps it in play and prevents it from going for a corner. There's a good finish from Duran, good finish from him. But from our perspective, both Villa's goals have come from us turning over possession. I say it every single week, where it does me head in. Alisson goes out right side this time to Trent. Once Endo goes off, Maka goes to pieces. It was just a simple, like, Verge played a fairly straightforward ball to Maka, and he touched it to turn his body, but he took a heavy touch, and it was just completely avoidable. Ball slipped through. Darwin. He scores. And then the flag goes up. Yeah, he's offside. He finished it well. But again, the timing of the run... I'm not going to say that, lads. I'm not saying that. No. What frustrates me most about that is how unnecessary it is, because he's got pace. Villa again on the attack. Oh, it's 3-3. It's 3-3. Duran again. It's a lucky goal, but it's a goal nonetheless, and it's 3-3. Ball was played into midfield. Again, too easy to get through the lines. Strike, he's onside. Loops up off the knee over Alisson, and it's into the goal. 3-3. Absolute shambles again. I don't know what to say, lads. Other than we need to sort out our defence, I mean... It hurts that we go from a goal that was offside because of a mistimed run to conceding a goal and being clawed back to 3-3. It's just shocking, lads. Every time we make changes, we fall apart lately. I mean, enough chances to win this game 3 times over. I don't know. It shouldn't be annoying me this much because it's an end of season game for us with nothing on it. But I can't lie, lads. I'm pretty pissed off. Yet again, where's the playing for the manager? Where's the sending Kloppo off with a big finish? 9 minutes of added on time, by the way. Did you see in the build-up to that goal, by the way, how easy it was for Villa to break the lines in midfield? Shambles. Shows how much we miss Endo when he's off. Yep, they just danced through the centre of midfield, David. Just walked through the centre of midfield, unchallenged. And then, look, there was a bit of fortune about it in the end. But, look, ultimately, it's just... It's embarrassing. Because we've had 8 days. Villa played on Thursday in Greece. Our boys have 8 days to rest, recuperate, take pictures with Ronald Araujo, and then we come and go 3-1 up and start falling apart when the changes are made. It's... when we take Endo off, Maka gets worse, and Jones said Evie is cool. Look, Villa are a great club and all that jazz, and I've nothing but respect for Villa. I've no ill feeling to Villa. I'd rather Villa get the spot instead of Spurs, but... Oh, they nearly scored a fourth. Alisson forced into a save. Brian, thank you, mate, for your incredibly generous super chat. Said, I'm comforted that Edwards and the team are taking a good, long look at this team. And thank you, Brian, as always, mate, for your incredible generosity. I don't want to hear out of these players' mouths one more damn time that they are playing for the manager and want to give him a big send-off. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of listening to the absolute empty words coming out of their faces every week. You go and get yourself in a 3-1 lead and are comfortable and then make changes and we fall apart. And look, I know the game means nothing to us, but I'm fed up of it. Oh, now are VAR looking at this for a penalty against Virgil? I mean, if that isn't a natural position, I don't know what to say, like, but... Yeah, he's waving it on. I mean, to be fair, can't give a pen out for that, in all honesty. Like, he's jumping. Tanya said 84.23 seconds was opt on bet at 85. Unbelievable. I don't know what that means, Tanya. Sorry, mate, I don't know what that means. Five minutes of stoppage time to go. And it looks like if someone's going to win it, it's not going to be us by the looks of it. Villa are the ones making all the running. Ball over the top. Darwin and Salah. Darwin tries to slip it in. Soboslai, or Jones, excuse me, fairly tame shot, and Emi Martinez gets down and makes the save. Oh, sorry, Tanya. I think you meant 84.5 seconds between the goals. My apologies, mate. That is a beautiful head of hair. Yo, that's an amazing head of hair. I love it. I love it. Now that's a head of hair. All he needs is a headband and he's good to go. That is an amazing head of hair. Did you see that? Felix, shut up, you little dope. who there was a guy in the stands, a Villa fan, with a what can only be described as Carlos Puyol, Brian May special. It was a beautiful head of hair. That I'm being deadly serious. I want to go for a drink with that lad. That's an amazing head of hair. Into the final 4 minutes. Definitely has the end of season feel to it, doesn't it? Goals galore. But again, for us, nothing on this game, but it's still annoying, you know. Still annoying when you get into that position. But I've nothing but respect for Villa as a club. Corner to Liverpool. Isn't Wolves away? No, it's at home. Right, Trent to take the corner. 3 minutes of stoppage time to go. Cross in. Carlos heads it away and then Villa finish the clearance. Whitehammer, am I right in saying our false start when Edwards returned? Did Klopp give up around then, feeling betrayed? Feel there's a story here, something just feels off. I don't know, mate. I don't know. But I know I'm done with these players capitulating. It's just not good enough. It's not befitting of the send-off the manager should get. And it annoys me. You know, again, nothing against Villa here. I genuinely hope Villa get the Champions League spot. Great club, great fan base, great coach. Nothing but respect. But our players, man, it's embarrassing to fall apart again from 3-1 up. You can say there's nothing on it and all, but the manager, it's his last away game. And, you know, they should be moving everything to get him a win. And too many of them on the beach and just not good enough. Jared Wall, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras, Jared. Thank you. And let's not forget, like I've said many times, 2 of those Villa goals came from us giving the ball away, which happens more than I'd like it to. Oh, here. Throw into Liverpool near the corner flag. Much respect, I'm a United fan. We're bad, said Jason. Thank you, Jason. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, you guys look like you could finish 8th, mate. That's a poor season. I guess maybe you can win the FA Cup and all, but yeah, some stuff needs to change. Jurgaff, definitely. Trent. Jesus Christ. Jonathan said, Craig, I have a Sevilla Castro jersey. It's top notch, yet the 21 is like a knockoff one. That's mad. Yeah, Trent just summed up the performance, David. You're right. That stupid little sideways pass straight out of play. We're right at the end of the 9 minutes. There'll probably be another one in a bit. And look, credit to Villa for coming back into the game and fighting all the way. You know, you'd expect nothing less from them. They're a good team, but Joanne comes on, gets man of the match. I just don't want to. Our defence, lads, honestly, our defence, it's been embarrassing the latter part of the season. No matter who's in there, we seem to just be too easy. And midfield, like you've all said, when Endo went off, we just became easy to walk through the middle of the pitch again. Their third goal, they just strolled through the middle of the park. It's over. The referee blows the final whistle. It finishes in Jurgen Klopp's final away game as Liverpool manager. Aston Villa 3, Liverpool 3. A game that was certainly not short of goals and incidents. once again, though, as Liverpool fans, we're just asking ourselves, how do we get from 3-1 up and playing well, make changes, fall apart, defence opens up like a cheap hooker, and we concede? Congratulations to Villa. Genuinely hope they go on to get Champions League football, which I think they will. Unai Emery's a great coach. Villa are a good club. But for us, I don't know what to say, lads. It's not good enough defensively. We need to be ruthless in the summer. And some of these players now are just living off reputation. You know, it leaves a bitter taste in what could have been a fairly straightforward performance. But Jason Chats Football, thank you, mate, again for gifting a membership. You're very kind. I think I missed the super chat there as well. This is why there are no Liverpool players in my FPL, said David Long. It's just frustrating, you know. There's a nothing game for us, but it still doesn't mean we aren't going to be annoyed when it finishes in the way it finishes with that level of capitulation. I mean, again, nah. Jurgen deserves more than that, but for Villa now, they're almost there. If Spurs don't beat City tomorrow, Villa get the spot, and I think they will get the spot, and I'm genuinely happy for Villa, but for us tonight, not good enough. Not good enough. And look, we'll be back in 2 minutes with the match reaction, where we're going to be asking you for your man of the match. We're going to be asking you for your thoughts on the game as well, so get your suggestions ready. Also, can't finish up without saying a massive thank you to our sponsors, Manscaped. Don't forget that you can get yourself 20% off and free shipping on anything at manscaped.com by using our code Anfield20. Please do hit the subscribe button before you head off. Drop a like as well, and don't forget the tickets for the shows are on sale via the link at the top of the chat. The Meta Kiddo, welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, mate. Appreciate you. Look, see you in 2 minutes for the match reaction. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. That'll redirect you there, and we'll talk through it.